No, shut up now, you tall rag.
Steady with that. OK, 08709090973 is the phone number. iain@lbc.co.uk is the business out of the way. If you want to give me a call, I'd rather speak to you. The emails, I got a stop email from someone saying, you don't read your emails out. You keep your emails out, you don't read your emails out. If I get a good email, I'll read it out, but generally, they are bobbins. Like the email I had from some bird called Patricia. She can get knotted. Stroppy email, 20 minutes before I start the show, get lost. Anyway, in a bad mood today. Very bad mood. Partly because of this stroppy email from this silly woman who I've blacklisted from contacting me again. Partly, I was involved in Reet Proper Road Rage this morning. Reet Proper Road Rage. Now, I do not condone road rage. I do not endorse it. Obviously, it's bad. You should not do it. But it made me feel good. It made me feel alive. I'll tell you what happened a little bit later on. But it's just, you know, set me off. A lot of stuff today, including how heavy is a bale of straw? Yes. Can I ask an electrician who's coming around to do something else, if he wouldn't mind having a look at something else for 20 quid? And all of the callers in the first hour are called Jones. Please don't ask why. We have no reason for it. If you call up between now and 4 o'clock, your name will be Jones. Now, Chris, that requires you to type Jones on the screen for me. Do you think you can do it? Oh, I can't hear you. Shaking your head doesn't work on the radio, does it? No, nodding your head doesn't work. You need to speak to me, you damn fool. 0870 9090973. Jones is in the Hoddesdon. Hello, Jones.
Hi there, how are you?
I'm fine, Jones. You all right?
Yeah, I'm fine, thanks. Nice day in.
It's a nice day for a white wedding.
So, what's been going on?
Oh, well, Jones, you say that. It is a nice day today, because I got caught... I got caught out in the rain.
Yeah.
And it was fantastic to be wet and cold.
Was it?
Oh, I loved it. I haven't been wet and cold for a long, long time.
Because now you don't like hot weather.
I do not like the hot weather at all.
It's too hot.
It's unpleasant, it's close, it's horrible. This is perfect. I was getting out of my car, it was starting to rain, and my first reaction, I tutted. I went, oh, God, no. And then I thought, no, hang on, this is brilliant. This is what weather should be. It's good.
Yeah.
So everything is fine and dandy. Apart from a stroppy email from a woman, and a bit of road rage this morning.
Yeah, which we tell us about later.
I will tell you about later on. It was exciting, it was dramatic, it was foolish, and I in no way endorse...
Whose fault was it?
Now, there's a good question. It was his fault, but I prolonged the situation. I could have let it go.
Might be a she, but obviously not.
No, it was a big fat bald man driving the biggest vehicle I've ever seen. It was bigger than, you know, these sort of Land Rover Jeep type things that, it was bigger than that. It was massive.
Wow, must be big then.
Yeah, but I'll mention it a bit later. If I haven't done it by 4:30, Jones, would you give me another call and remind me?
Yeah, I will. Yeah.
Excellent, thank you.
I think you should dump Anthony, Ask Anthony now, because Ask Jones, because he's rubbish.
Dump the Ask Jones. Yeah, Ask Jones hasn't really taken off.
No.
Hey, we had a pretend Jones on the other day. Did you hear him?
No, I didn't.
We didn't know it was you. We thought it may have been. We couldn't work out.
Was it on the radio, Ian?
Someone phoned up and pretended to be you, Jones.
Is it on the podcast, do you think?
It will be on the premium podcast somewhere.
Yesterday's show.
And as soon as I realised it wasn't the real Jones, I booted him off.
Do you know what time it was about?
Do you know, I don't know, to be honest. I've lost all my notes, and I normally keep a log of the show, but I had to burn it last night.
It should be on yesterday's show then, podcast.
Was it yesterday? I think it was yesterday.
Was it yesterday?
Or Wednesday. Yes, yeah, or maybe it was Tuesday. Could have been Monday. I don't know. But anyway, we gave them short shrift, so don't you worry. You're the original Jones.
Yes, the original.
Well, listen, so we're going to drop Ask Jones. Thank you for that.
Yes, okay. No, I'll let you go, mate.
Jones, have a good weekend.
Bye-bye.
Good lad. There we go. Jones in the Woodford Green. Hello, Jones.
Oh, hello. Oh, right, okay.
That's you.
Oh.
Everyone between now and 4 is called Jones.
I missed that bit.
Don't ask me why.
Okay. That's Billy Joel, isn't it? 1978.
What?
Don't ask me why.
How did that one go?
Don't ask me why. Bum, 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 bum. Nice to bring a bit of culture to the show, eh?
Isn't it strange that you can call Billy Joel a bit of culture?
Yeah. Anyway, I was ringing to ask...
hey, Billy Joel, this is a joke. What would Billy Joel say?
Yeah.
If he was in court, which he hasn't been? What would Billy Joel say if he's in court accused of stealing a Twix, which he hadn't stolen, and we knew he hadn't stolen?
He'd say, I am an innocent man.
You got it, Jones! Yeah. You got the joke! It's a good joke, that, isn't it? I wrote that once.
It's good, yeah.
Except it involved murder, but I've just done a libel course, and I thought it probably best not to do that version of it.
Yeah, how's the old calendar coming along then?
Oh, the calendar is coming along an absolute treat. Now, this is...
I should be on 4 different months. I'll send you 4 rather odd pictures.
Oh, are you the bloke with the weird teeth?
Oh, yes, yes.
Oh, do you remember Jones? Yes, this is Jones. You got funny teeth, haven't you?
I have, yeah. I knocked the front ones out when I was about 8 years old.
For those who don't know what we're talking about, and there may be... Hey, get this. There may be new listeners who've never heard this show before. They're in for a surprise. The other day, we're planning to make a 2007 Iain Lee LBC 97.3 listener calendar, where listeners will be in a calendar. And Jones here sent in a lot of pictures. But they didn't make the grade. We had fit women sending in pictures. We had fit men sending in pictures.
Yeah, well, you did say that you were going to crack one off that evening. So I wonder whether... I think you meant the calendar.
Yes, I'm going to have to say goodbye to you, Jones. What I did mean was yes, the assembly line was going to start, and we were going to make a test pressing there. I think was what we said there. I don't quite know where that phrase. Jones is in the Whetstone. Hello, Jones.
Test pressing there. I think was what we said.
Jones.
I know where that phrase.
Jones.
Jones is in the Whetstone. Hello, Jones.
Hello. Yes, Jones. Turn your radio off.
Sorry. It's Chris.
No, it's Jones.
No, Chris Jones. Okay, I'll be Chris Jones. I'll be whatever you want me to be.
You're Jones. Everyone is... For God's sake, what's so difficult about this? For the first hour today, everyone is Jones.
Okay, as in Indiana or just what?
Just Jones.
Okay.
But please,
Jones.
Please don't ask me why.
Okay, all right, I'll try and ask why.
No, don't.
Why?
Well, I'm glad you asked. Chris and I, my producer, Agent Chris, thought it would be a good idea if everyone who called in... We get a lot of criticism here for having too many regulars, too many familiar names. Oh, it's such and such from such. Oh, it's him. Oh, it's her. So, by giving everyone... This is just an experiment for an hour. By giving everyone between 3 and 4 the name Jones, it makes it a little bit more anonymous. Now, this works for several reasons. Those people who don't like the regular callers will not recognise the regular callers because they won't know the names. Also, those people who are too nervous and shy to call into a show will call into a show because it's a little bit more anonymous.
Right.
Thank you, Jones.
Wouldn't you attract a lot of Welsh listeners now?
Hopefully, yes, that'll be good.
I'll tell you what, Iain, can I tell you something?
You can tell you what? Can I tell you something? Well, go on then.
I used to live in Whetstone in North London.
I know it.
And I'm in the army, and I'm afraid I was posted down to Winchester, down in Hampshire. And would you believe it? As soon as I get off, when I moved house, as soon as I got off the end of the A303, I could not receive LBC. I didn't mind moving house, didn't mind all the hassle, but I could not listen to Iain Lee on LBC.
Oh, sweet home Alabama. What happened?
Well, I've had to resort to the podcasts. After that, I'm actually driving aimlessly around the M25 between 3 and 6:30 in the hope of listening to you.
The podcasts are good and they're excellent, but do you know we're on digital radio now, and maybe we're available down there on DAB?
Well, I've tried that on DAB and I can't get you.
Oh,
I've got a receipt, so I have to take it back to the shop.
Yeah, take it back to the shop, get your money back.
But,
yes,
weren't you on, didn't you do the voiceover, Iain, for Super Nanny? Because I'm sure the guy who did it sounded just like you.
No, that was Mark Frost.
Mark Frost. Oh, I'm sure it's you, because I've just been watching Super Nanny just to hear your voice.
Yes.
I don't care about looking after kids.
Well done, James. You've wasted your time, because it wasn't me. Yes, I've done the voiceovers for several shows. Not that one. Now, they're showing on Sky the golf. It's like a big tournament between America and Europe or something. I don't quite understand. I never thought that there could be anything duller than cricket. I was wrong. The golf is absolute bobbins. Does anybody really enjoy that? And I was just watching it a minute ago, before we came in, and the guy missed... Now, like most of these sports, it's fun to play on the Xbox, watching it on telly, and imagine going to a golf tournament. You wouldn't see anything. You wouldn't see a thing. But we just saw a guy missing a putt, okay? And he missed it, and then the other guy came along and picked the ball up. Is that right? 0870 9090 973. Time now to get the latest LBC 97.3 travel news with Amanda Redmond.
Well, it's very busy on the...
every caller today, until 4 o'clock anyway, is called Jones. Jones in Greenford.
Hello, Iain.
Hello, Jones.
Richard Jones.
No, no, listen, I don't want any first names. It's all...
Oh, sorry.
It's all Jones today.
It's all Jones.
It's all got...
Yes,
It's got a
okay.
bit... Yes, it's all Jones.
I just wanted to mention tangies.
What?
Savoury sweets.
What? I can't understand a word you're saying, Jones.
Tangies or savoury sweets.
Tangies?
Tangies, that's the name, the trade name for these.
Well, are you going to say good or bad things about them?
Well, they're marvellous.
Oh, okay.
Cheese chews, cauliflower crunch, beef lollies, carrot crunch.
Beef lollies?
Beef lollies.
Are you sure?
Beef lollies, yeah. They're all in my head at the moment, and they're going to be spread abroad by Nestle or Heinz or Cross and Blackwell.
Cross and Blackwell are going to make beef lollies, and what were the cauliflower choo-choos?
Cauliflower crunch.
Right.
And carrot crunch.
And okay, describe a carrot crunch to me, as it is in your head.
Well, it's raw carrot, all beautifully prepared, so it's not a great agony to crunch it.
Well, hang on, carrot is raw anyway.
Yeah,
and how
it's all processed so that it tastes even more carroty than it ever could before.
And why are these called tangies?
Because that's a good way of describing them.
But carrot isn't tangy in the slightest. It's quite bland.
It's not sweet. It's not sweet. It's tangy.
But and a beef lolly?
A beef lolly.
So a lolly made out of beef?
Made out of beef which you lick.
It sounds disgusting. Beef is horrible anyway.
It's processed so that it tastes absolutely super.
And how are you and Cross and Blackwell or Heinz or any of these other companies going to process these sweeties?
Ah, that's a mystery that only they can answer.
So you don't know?
But they can do it, I'm sure.
Well, Jones, I know that they're going to be making a new series of Dragon's Den soon. Maybe you should go on there.
That's exactly what I was going to tell you.
Oh.
I am going to go on Dragon's Den if I have my way.
Oh, okay.
I haven't got any planned figures or anything like that.
They like their planned figures. I was watching it last night and...
I've just got the product idea.
Yes, now the Greek chap likes you to have planned figures.
Oh.
Yes, well, anyway, keep working on it, Jones. Dear God almighty. I can't think of anything more repulsive. I must tell you about my road rage later on. Because I was furious with this fella. Proper row we were having. Oh, it was exciting. I acted a bit silly, but believe it or not. But it was fun and it's invigorated me for the day. Jones is in Romford. Hello, Jones.
Hello.
Hello, Jones.
Mr. Jones.
Oh, excuse me.
Yeah, basically, I've got a serious question.
Yeah.
How do we know, right, that we all see the same colours in the same way?
Well, this is a massive philosophical question, man.
That's me a bit. But blue, right?
Yeah, I'm looking at blue now. I can see blue.
Right, in the blue as well, right? But how do you know that you're seeing that the same way that I see it? I could look through your eyes. I might go, that's not blue, it's green.
Well, there is no way of knowing it. We just have to trust each other, but we don't know if any of the stuff that we're seeing is being seen the same way. Because, you know, you look at yourself in the mirror, and then you see a photo of yourself, and it looks completely different.
Nah.
Of course it does, man. You look different to yourself in the mirror than you do when you look at yourself in a photo or on a video.
It's only because it's a mirror image, it's reversed, isn't it?
Exactly.
So if you've got a mole on your face, not that I have, but if you've got a mole, it's going to be on the other side.
But you still look different.
Like, I've got a dog, and if I look at the dog in the mirror, he looks like a totally different dog.
No, he doesn't.
His patch is on the other side.
Okay, well, if you had a double mirror system so that you looked at the reflection of a reflection...
Yeah.
That's you. That. So you're confusing me now. A reflection of a reflection, even though it's the right way round, still looks different to looking at a video of yourself.
Yeah.
Does that help, Jones?
No.
Okay, well, thanks for calling. 0870 90 90 973. That's kind of a heavy philosophical question. No one's called in to defend golf, yet Sky are dedicating so much of their output to it, you'd think it was the greatest thing in the world. Surely it's just rich, posh boys and boring people that play golf, don't they? There's no... Well, obviously there's a skill to it, but it's kind of a strange skill to develop. Jones is in the Tottenham. Jones, are you a fan of the golf?
Not really, not at all.
I can't believe they show it on television. It's so not a sport that should be on It's not even a sport. Look at... I just saw a golfer there. He's about 60 years old, big fat fella. He's not a sportsman.
No, he's not. Yeah, he's not. But and cricket as well. I can't really handle cricket too much.
No,
because it's just hours and hours and hours, and it's like I got a mate's dad. He just loves cricket, and he just watch it all day.
Would you agree with me, Jones, that people who are into cricket are, how can I put this delicately, a little bit mental?
Yeah. My friend's dad was definitely a mental.
They are odd people. People who like cricket are very odd, strange men. Men, it's never women. You never get girls saying, oh, did you watch that cricket last night? Wasn't it fantastic?
Yeah, no, but saying that, right, I saw a funny thing the other day where there was a cricket match near where I live.
Right.
And there was a few women watching it, and like I went out, done a day's job, came back, and it was still there. And what was really strange, I don't know, I just saw a woman with her pushchair and her children there, and she was just watching the cricket.
She was probably the wife of the umpire or one of the cricketers.
No, she was an Asian woman with like a headscarf, like clearly Muslim.
Yes.
And everybody on the pitch was white. English.
Right, and so why couldn't they...
She must have just been a fan. I don't know.
Why couldn't they... Jones?
She could have... saying that, she could have been a wife.
There we go. Thank you. Yes, thank you.
No, she could have been a wife. Yeah, no, sorry, my mistake.
No, exactly. Well done. Well done for realising it. There was a thing in one of the papers today, probably the Daily Mail, and all of the... I think they were the American wives... Were dressed up, and what they do... So there's about 20 American wives of the golfers, and what they do is they all dress up in the same outfit.
Right. Why is that?
Because they're... Hang on 1 second. Line 6, are you a fan of golf?
I'm a fan of Chuck Ice.
Okay, that's disappointing. It's an... Sorry about that, Jones. That's
all right, that's all right.
Ruined it. Anyway, why did you call in, Jonesy?
Yeah, no, basically, we were talking about living legends, right? And,
hang on, we were talking about it yesterday.
Yesterday, I just wanted to know, what are you going to do with that list? Are you going to print it out or just leave it, or...
Like... I think... Did I put it in the blog, Chris? I think I typed it up and put it in the blog, yes. If you go to lbc.co.uk, go to my page, and the list is in yesterday's blog.
All right, but I just wanted to know what your opinion was, right, on Jackie Chan as a living legend.
No, after Rumble in the Bronx, he stopped being a legend. If he'd have carried on...
But what about his past record, though? It's like...
Drunken Master is fantastic.
Yeah, so wouldn't that... Just for that alone, wouldn't he be like
No, because he made a load of rubbish films recently. I'll tell you what we did yesterday, though. We were looking for a list of living legends, and someone phoned up or emailed in and said Queen Elizabeth II is a living legend. Yeah. And I said, no, she's not a legend.
Yeah.
So we had so many calls to reception, phoned up and complained about me for saying the Queen isn't a living legend.
No, I agree, because I can't really see, what she's done, or what she does.
I'll tell you what, man, if you have a look at her from about 1952...
She was fit.
She was the Queen was well fit, man.
She was fit.
Seriously stunning.
No, but what has she done to improve, like, the lives of people? Like, I don't know. She ain't really I don't know. I could be wrong in saying this.
Yes.
Right? So, I mean, don't get me wrong. I'm not, like, anti-Queen, but I can't see what she's done, like, in terms of giving us...
Jones, I'm going to let you go there, because you're tying yourself up in knots a little bit over something you don't need to worry about. Bless you, but calm down. Jones is in East Ham. Hello, Jones.
Hi, it's Jones.
Hello, Jones.
Yeah, I just want to talk about myself here.
Okay.
My surname, is Jones.
Yeah.
My middle name is...
Are you crying? Don't cry. So your middle name is Jones, surname is Jones. What's your first name?
Jones.
Jones.
Yeah. My uncle's name is Jones. All my friends are called Jones. And everyone I know is called Jones.
Wow, that's weird, isn't it? What's your nickname?
Jones.
Sorry. I don't know why that made me laugh so much. Line Jones, you're on the air.
Sorry?
You're on the air.
Is this Capital Radio?
Yes, what would you like to hear?
Chuck Ice!
I'll see if I can find it for you, yes. 08709090973 is the phone number. If you want to give us a call. Up until 4 o'clock. We'll do this experiment until 4 o'clock. If you call in between now and 4, you will be using the name Jones. It's kind of to make the nervous people who've never called up less nervous, so that we don't... There are a lot of regulars on the show. And some people don't like listening to those regulars. So by getting rid of the name Jones and using the name Jones, gets rid of some of that. So, golf, if you want to call up and defend golf, that'll be cool. I need to know, slightly odd question, how heavy is a bale of straw? Yeah, I'll go into detail a bit later on. And also, I've got an electrician coming round tomorrow at 8 o'clock, that'll be nice, to do the lights in my bathroom. There's something wrong in my kitchen. Am I allowed to say, look, here's 20 quid, can you have a look at this? The extractor fan in the kitchen is gone. Obviously, I don't condone, cash in hand, and I'll do it legitimately, and VAT will be paid, that's for sure. But he's doing the lights in the bathroom, and that's all he's coming to. Am I allowed to say, look, mate, while you're here, would you like 20 quid plus VAT to have a little look at the extractor fan in the kitchen, because the light doesn't work on it? Can you do that? 08709090973. If anyone can defend golf, and I shall tell you about my road rage incident that was very, very wrong. Can you defend golf? How heavy is a bale of straw? And is it all right to ask an electrician who's come round to do one job specifically, have a look at this? 08709090973. Oh, by the way, everyone's called Jones until 4. Jones in Hounslow. Hello, Jones.
Simon in Hounslow, not Jones.
It's Jones.
Oh, Jones, yeah. What are you talking about? Golf's a fantastic game.
Oh, God,
Cricket's boring, but golf is fantastic. What a way to make your money. I've made millions out of golf.
What millions have you made from golf?
In my dreams, but seriously, I love
But
it.
Seriously, London, it was a joke. Why is, what is so good about golf, Jones?
Well, say you were a professional golfer. What a way to make your money. Walking around, someone carries your bag.
Yes.
You don't even build up a sweat. You hit the ball.
Yes.
What a lovely life.
Well, you could say that about any profession where people are paid millions of pounds to do very little. Making movies, having hit #1 records.
I played golf just about. I enjoyed it. It's a lovely game to play.
Oh, it's so Why do they show it on the television? It's not a sport that should be shown on television.
It's because it is. Lovely sport.
Yes, Jones is a bit boring. 08709090973 is the phone number. Jones in the Hayward Heath.
Jones, hello, Jones here.
Yes, hello, Jones, I know.
Now, listen, why are you going to pay this guy 20 quid plus the VAT?
Yes, of course.
Just to change a light bulb?
Well, no, what it is, let me explain. I've got an extractor fan, it stopped working, and now it works, but if you put the light bulb in, it stays on permanently, you can't switch it on or off.
Okay.
So it's not just a case of changing the light bulb. I'm stupid, but I'm not that stupid.
Okay, so don't offer him the 20 quid. Why don't you offer him a plug on LBC if he'll have a look at it for you?
Because that's illegal.
Why is it illegal?
Because I'm not allowed to get people to come around and do work for me for free and then give them...
You don't need to tell anybody. Nobody else will be listening, will they?
Oh, that's... hang on a second. What does that mean?
No, you could just tell him that you will give him a plug on the telly.
All right, then.
Offer him a beer.
Well, all right, then. But the basic premise is this. If someone has come round, he's been hired by the guy that's doing the bathroom to come and do the lights in the bathroom. He's coming round at 8 o'clock in the morning on a Saturday.
Okay.
Yeah. Are you allowed to say, listen, mate, while you're here, would you have a look at this for me?
Yeah, of course you are.
And he'll be all right with that, will he?
Yeah, definitely.
Are you a spark, as I believe they're called in the trade?
Well, we don't want to give too much away.
Oh, Jonesy.
Jonesy doesn't want to tell you too much.
Jonesy, thank you for that. Good lad. There we go. Jones is in the Hammersmith. Hello, Jones.
Hello there. No, it's not to Mr. Iain Lee that I'm talking to.
It certainly is, Jones, yes.
Right. Now, I was talking about the road rage that you've been having here today.
Yes, I had some terrible road rage earlier on, which I shall mention in a minute, yes.
Now, this happened to me a while ago. It was just after my dear mother's death, and when I was driving down in Cornwall.
Yes.
And coming from Ireland to Cornwall, when somebody, they tried to pull into my car and to call me an idiot.
They did what? They tried to do what, sorry, Jones?
Tried to pull my car over, got out, and they called me an idiot.
Right.
So I got out and whipped the wing mirror off the side of the car. The man got out, and he said, what are you doing? I said, I'm whipping the wing mirror off the side of your car for calling me an idiot.
Yes, and, well, hang on a second, that's insane. You don't want to cause actual physical damage.
I did. I had to go to the court. Criminal damage.
Oh.
But it's all over now.
Well, that's good, yes. I'm glad you went to court, Jones, because that's a terrible, terrible thing to do.
No, he was the one that started it.
I'll tell you what happened with me today, okay? I'm turning onto the Finchley Road from a side road, And as you turn into the Finchley Road, it becomes 2 lanes. So you're in 1 lane, it becomes 2 lanes. And it's very early this morning, about 9 o'clock. No, about 9 o'clock. So a lot of stop-starting, a lot of traffic. 2 cars in front of me. Behind me, a big Jeep Land Rover-style vehicle. Massive. Absolutely massive, brand new. Right. So, the 2 cars in front of me turn left. I turn left, but I try to go into the second lane, which is a perfectly legitimate manoeuvre. The guy behind me, while we're still in the slip road, comes around me and tries to overtake me and get into the second lane. Now, I saw this happening. I thought, no, that's not going to be happening, if you don't mind me saying so. So I sped up a bit and got into the lane ahead of him, which is fine, because I was in front of him. He then starts beeping, flashing his lights, making all sort of rude gestures with his hands and with his fingers. I then, and this is so childish, but do you know what? I then stuck one finger up at him. To make it worse, he was on the telephone. Okay, so I was morally and legally in the right on this one. Okay, definitely. He then starts shouting abuse at me. So I lean out of the window, look behind me, and I started going, "You silly sausage! What do you think you're doing, you naughty, naughty man? Shame on you! You're a bit of an idiot, aren't you?" He then starts swearing. So he's uttered the first swear. Swears are now out. Okay, so I'm swearing. I'm effing and blinding at him. And I said, "Why don't you put your flipping phone down as well? You shouldn't be driving like an idiot. Use your eyes. Stop driving like an idiot. Put your phone down. It's against the law." I then called him. I've got to be so careful how I say this, because it was very, very rude, the conversation. I then said to him, "You're a little bit of a gentleman's ding-dang." And he said, and this is his comeback, "Have a look in the mirror, you'll see another gentleman's ding-dang." And then he wound his window up and he thought he'd won. He thought that he'd won with that childish retort. So, then, this is where it gets silly and gets illegal, and I do not condone it, shouldn't have done it. If I'd have been caught by the police, I should have been punished severely for doing this, okay? I didn't move. I just sat in my car, the cars ahead of me went, the lights turned to green, they went, and I just sat in my car and didn't move. And so he's flashing his lights and he's beeping me and he's giving me all of this, and I'm just sat there, thinking, I'm not going to move. I'm quite happy to spend the next 20 minutes sat here. And then he overtook me, and he went around me and cut me up and nearly smashed into my car, and we were shouting abuse at each other. And then, this is the bit. We're driving alongside each other, and we kept stopping at traffic lights next to each other, which was a bit embarrassing. Right. And I said, "Why are you driving like an idiot, man? Why are you being an idiot? You shouldn't be on the phone, you shouldn't drive like that." And he went, "I know who you are." And I was thinking, oh God, this is going to get me in the 3am girls or something. I said, who am I then? He said, "You're one of Johnny's mates, aren't you?" I'm going, what? Johnny who? He said, "I don't know Johnny's last name, but you know him. He's got black hair." And I'm thinking, what are you talking about? And then he drove off. So I have no idea, Jonesy, who this Johnny is that he was banging on about.
Not at all. It sounds like the guy. You were perfectly well within your rights, Mr. Ian Lee.
Well,
perfectly well within your rights. I'm 122% on your side.
OK, well, that's a mathematical impossibility, but thank you, Jonesy. The behaviour was childish and shouldn't have happened. I'm sorry. I'm not condoning it. But the fact was, he leans out the window and he's going, "I know who you are. You're one of Johnny's friends. Tell Johnny he ain't never gonna get me." What? So this guy's obviously paranoid and probably insane. And then he started dissing my car, which was, it was unnecessary, wasn't it? My car's rubbish. Anyway, 0870 90 90 973. But the point of it is it gave me an amazing adrenaline rush. Do you know what? I could feel the blood going through all of my body. I could feel my heart beating, and it hurt. My body hurt with every heartbeat. I think that is what a heart attack would feel like in the early stages. I don't know. I'm not making light of that. That's what it felt like. But terrible behaviour. Don't do it at home. I would never do it again. But, it happened, and I feel I should be honest with you. Jones is in Trent Park. Hello, Jones.
Hello, Jones. Yeah, Jones here at Trent Park. Obviously, everything Jones, but it's Ray Stock, a Golf Pro instead. Do I get cut off being a Golf Pro?
A Golf Pro? No, not at all.
OK, so I thought I'd better ring in, Mr. Lee, to defend the Golf Pros or the golfing vicinity. Or the
golfing vicinity? Go on, then.
So, what do you want to know about golf? I mean, you've been slagging it off, and I think, as a golfer, I think I should defend the corner of the guys.
Well, go on, then.
It's not a sport, it's not a fit game, but the good players are very fit. And it's a very skillful game. And it's not for old men that are fat, as what you put over the radio.
Oh, the fellow that came up on the screen as I was talking about it was an old fat man.
Oh, was it? No, but joking apart, I actually think it's a very skillful game, and obviously I had to ring in because I thought it was important to do it.
It's a very skillful game. It's also, get this, a very, very dull game where it's really boring and it's played by rich people.
I can't say it's boring, but I mean, because obviously if you play it... Have you ever played the game before?
No.
The reason why you most probably find it boring is you've not tried it, but I suggest you try it, and then perhaps...
Why would I want to try something, Jones, that is boring?
Oh, yeah, maybe you think it's boring on the TV. Once played, though, it's a different game.
So hang on a minute. You hit a ball, you walk for 20 minutes to find the ball.
No,
you hit a ball again, you walk for 10 minutes to find it, then you spend half an hour trying to get it in a tiny hole.
That's
that, to me, does not sound like fun.
Well, I mean, it's personal opinion, isn't it, really? Personal opinion, but I think if you actually was to, I mean, it's a very young game, and I think that people just love playing the game, and they just get a lot of because it's an individual sport, isn't it?
Jones, are you at Trent Park Golf Course?
Yes.
I've spent many a happy time tramping through that golf course.
Have you really?
Yes, I used to go to college at Trent Park, yes.
There you go, you're right next to it, you know exactly where it is.
I know exactly, of course I know exactly where it is, I just said I spent a long time tramping through it. Yes, I spent many a long time, walking through Trent Park, golf course, having a lovely, lovely time. But it's still a really dull game. Absolutely true, that one I just typed on the screen there, absolutely true. Very, very dull game. 0870 9090 973. Jones is in the Shepperton. Hello, Jones.
Hello, Ian.
Hello, Jones.
I just wanted to know why you suffer so badly with indigestion.
Oh,
Because you're always burping on air or trying to hide a burp on air.
Can I just say something? A woman called Jones has got my leg twitching.
Got what, sorry?
My leg twitching, don't worry.
Your leg twitching?
Yeah, it's very sexy.
Oh, really? Well, I'm trying to park my car at the moment. I'm about to pick up my child, and my husband's probably listening.
Oh, God. Well, Miss Jones, take this down, Miss Jones. My trousers. There we go. There's a joke. You can have that. You can have that.
Thank you very much.
Well, I'll tell you the reason you heard me try almost belch about 15 minutes ago.
You always do.
I just had 2 ginger nuts. Seriously, I just rammed 2 ginger nuts down my throat, but I always, because when you're doing this kind of show, you have to sort of eat off the hoof, and so I'm always eating quite quickly.
Yeah.
Sorry about that, Jones. I'll try and keep it down.
When you're older, Ian.
Sorry?
You'll suffer when you're older.
Jones, thank you for the warning. It's time now for the latest LBC 97.3 travel news with Amanda Redmond.
Well, on the...
Oh, Jones.
Hello there, it's Caroline.
No, it's Jones!
Oh, I'm sorry.
Everyone's Jones until 4 o'clock.
I know, and I'm the first time caller as well.
Oh, there you go. Hey, don't apologise, it's all gravy. We don't normally do it this way, but we're trying to encourage more first-time callers, so this is good. So this is why you're called Jones, just for now.
Right, okay.
Anyway, Jones, what can I do for you?
I'm just calling about your dilemma with regards to your electrician.
Oh, yeah, I've got a fella coming round tomorrow, ridiculous early, to do the lights in the bathroom. I've not booked him, I've not hired him, I don't know who he is. Am I allowed to say, it is a bottle of scotch, have a look at the extractor fan for me?
Yeah, of course you are.
Really?
Yeah. My husband's a tradesman as well. He's a roofer by trade.
All right.
And quite often he'll go round to change a roof tile, and someone will say, oh, can you just have a look at the guttering as well? And slip him a tenner, so...
obviously, they also pay the VAT, and it's all done...
Oh, of course,
Of course, because everything else... So it's kind of standard practice, is it?
Yeah.
The thing is, I do
the same.
Oh, do you?
Yeah.
I get nervous. I mean, I've got these guys doing my bathroom right now, and I get nervous asking for stuff, even though I'm paying them quite a bit of money. I get nervous asking people to do stuff like that.
No, it's fine. I expect it all the time. Everybody does it.
All right, I'm going to... Listen, my mission is... But if I make this statement on the radio, then I can't bottle out of it. Tomorrow, when he comes round, I am going to ask him to have a look at the extractor fan, and I will come on the radio on Monday, and I will either out myself as a brave man or as a coward.
Good luck. I wish you luck.
Jones, thank you very much. Call again, won't you?
Take care.
There we go. Lovely. She was nice. You see? Let's just try this. Line 9, you're on the wireless.
Hello, Mr. Lee.
Yes.
It's Jones here, Wimbledon Village. What?
Hello, Jones. What?
What? 3 things, Mr. Lee.
Yes, sir.
First of all, love the show.
Thank you, very kind.
Secondly, Paul, hope you're listening, hope your hand's getting better.
Hang on a second. What was wrong with Paul?
He's had his hand busted.
Oh, okay. Well, hope it gets better, Paul. Good luck. And the third thing, Jones.
Thirdly, Mr. Lee, with your incident with Johnny and your car.
Yes.
I know his first name.
Right.
Rubber.
Chuck Ice.
Okay. Oh, Rubber Johnny. You can probably say that on the radio. You know, in the old days, that used to be a euphemism for a condom. Why is it a Johnny? What is that reference to? I won't say, I probably shouldn't say it too often. I won't say it again, just in case it's... Is it still rude? I don't know. I'll assume it's still rude, and we'll play the safe game. But that's what it used to be called. French letters. Why are they French letters? Do you remember that? You're probably too young for that, Chris. You're too young to know. I've heard of the French letter. You know what I'm talking about, don't you, Lady Alex? That used to be...
Yes, sir.
There we go. It used to be a euphemism for a prophylactic. Strange, though, isn't it? Jones is in the Croydon. Hello, Jones.
Hi, Ian. It's Johnny Jones here.
Just stick with Jones.
Well, I understood that you're one of my boys, and I've been paying you recently.
Oh, I see. It's that Johnny.
Yeah, afraid so.
Yeah.
So, did you do the business with him? Did you make him really upset and annoyed?
I got the fella this morning involved in the road rage was very annoyed with me at the end. So was that the mission accomplished, Johnny Jones?
Yeah, it is. It is. If you'd like to pop round the Greyhound in Croydon tonight, 500 smackers will be in a brown envelope for you.
Good lad, thank you. And of course, and the VAT as well, of course. Oh, this is a very VAT-friendly show, isn't it? This is all, very, very nice. Jones, in Bexley, have you got any idea how heavy a bale of straw is?
No.
Okay, that doesn't... what's the difference between straw and hay?
One's finer than the other. Or something like that?
Are you, Jones, are you just guessing?
Yes.
Agent Jones, my producer, has to, is somehow involved in a syndicate that owns a horse. I don't quite understand it. He owns what I believe to be a racehorse.
Yeah.
And this means that at weekends he has to move 14 bales of straw.
Yeah.
And I said, well, that's nothing. I've got to move 14 boxes of tiles, wall tiles, which are very, very heavy. And he said, no, a bale of straw is heavier than a box of tiles.
Yeah, box of tiles are heavier.
A box of tiles are well heavy, aren't they?
Yeah. Like a straw, you can get 2 kids to carry them. Tiles, it's going to take a small army of children.
Well, exactly. And the thing is, I've got to get 14 boxes of tiles. Though, hang on, that can't be right, 14 boxes. 500 tiles. Okay, Jones, work this out on me. I need 600 tiles.
Yeah.
So if 14 divided by... 600 divided by 14, what's that, Jones? Quickly! Quick!
27.
You just made that up, didn't you?
Yeah.
Oh, you could have convinced me there.
Oh. Yeah, it is.
Well, no, you've told me you made it up. He's not convinced me. Anyway, I've got... it's going to be... Basically, the point is, I'm rambling a bit today because it's the weekend. The point is, it's going to be harder for me to carry 14 boxes of tiles than it is for Agent Jones to carry 14 bales of straw.
Yeah, of course it is.
Thank you. What can I do for you?
About golf.
Yes.
It's a proper sport, man. It is. You have to do so much, stuff, all practice all the hitting and stuff, and the accuracy that's needed. It's so hard. You know, and for your tiles, it's 42.8 per box.
Is it?
Yeah, I just worked out on the calculator.
Good lad, thank you. Well, that was nice. Well, then it's got to be more than 14 boxes, because there's no way there's 42.8 tiles in the boxes that I got the other day. Hell's teeth. Is there anything more stressful than having a bath and put in? 0870 90 90 973. Jones is in the Northwood. Hello, Jones.
Hello, is that Smooth FM? I wanted to hear me and Mrs. Jones.
Well, stay right there and we'll play it for you. This is Smooth FM, this is for Jones, and this is me and Mrs. Jones. And Mrs. Jones! Yeah, I need 40 boxes, not 14. Turns out my builder's muffed up the maths. Jones is in Notting Hill. Hello, Jonesy.
Hello, Jones. Is it me?
Yes.
Yeah, I just wanted to advise you, don't ever get involved in road rage. I'm a minicab driver.
Oh, really?
Yeah. And I'm on the road every day, every time, almost.
Okay.
So, whenever there is any exchange of words, you don't know what the other person is going to throw at you.
Exactly.
So whenever there is an incident,
Yes.
don't even talk to that person.
Yes.
Lower your window because he might throw something towards you or anything.
What have you had thrown towards you, Jones?
Pardon?
What have you had thrown towards you, Jones?
What have I done? What? Sorry, Ian?
Sorry, what have you had thrown towards you, Jones?
Oh, I had a bottle, a can of Coke.
That reminds me, I had some horrible, dirty woman, I won't use the word I was going to use. She got out of her car once on the North Circular. This is funny, man. She cut me up really badly. She was trying to overtake me, was going up my backside, then overtook me and cut me up badly, really badly. And she was flashing, and I was perfectly safe, legally driving. She was flashing me, beeping me, getting all this. And then when she overtook me, she was giving me the fingers and stuff like that. Anyway, about 10 seconds after she overtook me, I took the slip road and she got stuck in really bad traffic.
Yeah.
So I wound down the window and I went, ha ha, as you would, I laughed at her. Yeah. Her dirty friend got out, walked across the North Circular with a big bottle of Lilt, and I'm thinking, sweet Lord, I'm in trouble here. I wound up the window and locked the door, and she lobbed this bottle of Lilt at my car, man.
Exactly. So, some people are actually crazy.
Jones, I don't like Lilt. I prefer Tango.
Oh, no.
Yeah, no, Tango's much nicer than Lilt, isn't it?
Yeah, it's much better, but then you should actually never. I'm on the road, we're on the road, the principal in the office.
You do what on the road?
Exchange words with other people.
Did he say he wheezes on the road? Do you wee on the road?
I'm saying we are on the road, me with my fellow drivers.
I understand.
So we never exchange. That is the best way to do it. Otherwise, you exchange, you'll end up as a driver, you'll exchange with everybody on the road, especially in London, where, everybody is competing for the road.
How am I going to get 40 boxes of tiles in my car?
40?
4 zeros. 2 journeys, isn't it?
Oh, that's 2 journeys. You have a tiny car, that's the problem.
I've got a Peugeot 205.
But what you can do, have some on the front seat, on the back seat, and some others in the boot.
Oh, yeah, that's an idea. I won't get...
That would balance the car.
Because you can't have them all in the back, because then you can't steer if they're all in the back, because the front wheels go up a bit.
No. You need them
true, it happens.
At least some on the front seat, then the back seat, and then there's some in the...
Because they're so heavy, do you think I could just put some on the roof and get away with it?
No.
Right, you wouldn't recommend that?
No, I wouldn't have...
Supposing I got in your cab, Jones, with 40 boxes of tiles.
Pardon?
Yeah, OK. 0870 9090 973. After the news, you're all going to be called Smith. Thank you. Yes, till 5 o'clock, everyone's called Smith, just to clear that up. 0870 9090 973. I'm getting more and more tense, worried, and slightly angry that I've got to go and get 40 boxes of tiles from one of those tile places and put them in my car. It's 2 journeys. But the thing, I'm not worried about them being in the car. What I'm worried about is carrying them from my car into my flat, up the stairs, and putting them in the hallway. Because first 2, you start off carrying 2 boxes at a time, as you do. And then after about the 4th or 5th journey, I'm going to be carrying 1 box, I'm going to be huffing and puffing, I'm going to be sweating, I'm going to be narked off, and I will have dropped 3 boxes already. Anyone want to... Chris, you don't want to stay at my house tonight, do you, and help me with the electrician and get the tiles, do you?
No.
Oh, dear. OK, well, if anyone wants to, I suppose you're more than welcome to. Yes, what else are we talking about? Oh, loads of other stuff. Road rage, golf. And how heavy is a bale of straw? Pretty much, that seems to be the thing. Smith is on the A440. Hello, Smith.
Hello, Smith.
Well, I'm Ian Smith, so don't...
Oh, sorry, Ian.
Not Ian Smith, I'm Ian Lee, but I'm Ian Smith, not Ian Smith.
I'm tired.
Yes. Anyway, Smith, what can I do for you?
Well, you were talking about road rage. I've been listening to your show for many months now, and never thought I'd phone in, but rage is one of my pet things.
You've got a pet road rage?
Well, I try not to. I leave my flat in the morning trying to be so calm.
Yes.
And it takes 10 or 15 seconds before somebody's in my way.
Yes. I'll tell you what's getting me angry.
Go on.
Your rubbish phone that keeps cutting out every 10 or 15 seconds. What are you doing?
I'm sorry, I'm sorry.
You're what?
Sorry, I apologise.
What are you doing?
I'm apologising.
Oh, okay, you're on hands-free. Okay, well, we'll make this as quick. So what winds you up then, Smith?
People who have no lane discipline.
Right, right. No, I'm not having that. Not having that. If it had been a little bit less regular, I might have worked through it, but no! Not having that. Smith is in the Blackheath. Hello, Smith.
Hello, Smith.
I'm Ian.
Ian Smith.
No, I'm the... Listen, let's clarify things, okay? I'm Ian Lee. I'm going to keep that name for the rest of the show. The callers, you, between now and 5 o'clock, are Smith.
Oh?
No, don't worry. But it's
I wanted to be extension Jones.
No, well, Jones, you should have called up earlier to be Jones.
I did call up earlier.
Well, you should have got on earlier.
Oh, I tried.
No, well, it's tough. You're Smith. Get on with it.
Oh, well. Golf.
Yes.
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 It's the most selfish sport there is.
There we go. Good lad. Come on, bring it on.
It's the only sport where you play yourself. You don't actually play an opponent.
Well, hang on a minute. I don't know anything about golf, but I know that that's nonsense.
No, because basically you're trying to beat... Because on golf, you're actually given, like, so many holes to race, aren't you?
Well, 18.
Well, you've got 18 holes, but you actually got, like... You're actually given, like, a score to start off with. Yeah? Before you actually tee off to start.
You're given what? Smith?
From my recollection of golf, I mean, you're actually given, like, a rating.
A score?
A rating.
What is...
Yeah?
Well, like a handicap?
A handicap.
Right.
Yeah? So basically, you're only playing to beat your last handicap.
Yes.
So therefore, you're only playing yourself.
No, but you're not. You're Tiger Woods.
You're playing with somebody.
Yeah,
you're not playing against them.
Well, then why... Hang on. How can it be America versus Europe, then, if they're not playing against each other?
But that's...
What? Exactly.
They're playing... Hang on.
America is... Yeah, hang on. America isn't playing itself. It's playing against Europe.
Yeah, but what happens is you're playing to beat your handicap. Yeah? And the other person's playing to beat their handicap. And if you beat your handicap...
This sounds very,
greater than they beat their handicap, then you win...
This sounds like the ramblings of an insane man.
I'm not an insane man, honestly.
Oh, sorry, an insane lady, then.
No.
How... This is nonsense. I've played...
Honestly, golf is the most selfish...
Right, we're going round in circles here. We're going round in circles here. No, of course you're playing against someone. Even I know that much. Just relax. Smith is in the Greenwich.
Hello, Ian.
Hello, Smithy. Are you being tickled? Hey, this is mad, isn't it? You know tickling makes you laugh, but how come... Steady on. How come it hurts you so much, and how can...
It's you that makes me laugh.
Oh, I'm not tickling you. How come that tickling...
Don't lie.
Is it... How come it... Okay, how come... What, this woman is insane. What? Come on now. Smithy, just calm down. I will kill you. I will kill you. Oh, dear.
How are you, Ian, anyway?
But how can you laugh? Oh, jeez. What is going on?
I think you're so funny.
I've not done anything, love. I'm just here.
Oh, you're brilliant. You are. I listen to you every day.
How can... This tickling. How can...
It's you tickling me.
How can people... Right, okay, if one gets tickled, tickling hurts, doesn't it? How can you laugh when you're in pain?
Oh, dear.
Well, thanks for calling. Let's go to another Smith in Orpington.
Oh, Ian, how are you?
I'm fine. She was bonkers.
Ever so slightly.
Yes, what can I do for you, Smith?
Two things. First of all, golf. I can understand why it's the most boring sport in the world, but I do enjoy playing Tiger Woods.
Oh, on the computer?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's strange, because I like playing it on the computer, but I don't like watching it in real life, and I would never want to play it.
Yeah, exactly.
Okay.
I have the patience for it.
Yep.
And the second thing is, I'd like to offer my services to transport your tiles, sir.
Now, a few quick questions. First of all, are you a murderer?
No.
Have you ever had fantasies of killing anybody that's been on television?
No.
What vehicle have you got?
I have a long wheelbase van.
And will you carry the tiles upstairs for me?
I can carry the tiles upstairs for you.
And will you want any payment?
No.
OK, you got the gig, although I'm not going to tell you where I live. Yes. 0870 9090 973 is the phone number. I retract the invitation of one of the listeners coming to help me move tiles. Probably not the best idea I've ever had.
If you could create...
who's next? Smith. Oh, we'll go to Smith and Guildford first.
Hello, Ian.
Hello, Smithy.
Hello, how are you then?
Do you know what, mate? I'm good, because it's so nearly the weekend. We are just 2 hours and 12 minutes away from the weekend.
Yeah, I know, it's good, isn't it?
All right, mate, sound a bit enthusiastic, do you know what I mean? Hey!
Sorry.
Oh!
I'm sorry about it, yeah.
How come, Smithy, when we're getting tickled, you know, the person we love, they tickle us, it hurts, and it annoys us, doesn't it? Really, will you stop it? It's annoying. But we keep laughing. How does that work?
There's a fine line between love and hate, isn't there? So, if you give them a bit of pain,
yes,
they
look
love
at Fred
it.
West.
They love it.
Huh? If you give a bit of pain, they love it. That's the pain and pleasure principle.
Yeah,
it's
right.
a fine line, but you must cross it.
Okay, sorry.
What? Okay, I think we're speaking at cross purposes. Anyway, Smith, what did you call it for?
Yeah, I phoned up about golf courses and golf. I think golf is important that we have golf because that's the only sport I think we're any good at. And that's the only sports we win is golf. We're going to win the Ryder Cup this year again for the third year running.
Are we going to win that?
Yeah, because we will.
Okay, well...
Yeah, and also, from the other point of view, if you make golf courses, therefore, you have more for nature and stuff like that.
Hang on a minute. Okay, here we go. So you're saying golf courses are good because it's... golf is good because it means you have golf courses, which means it's good for nature. Hang on. They can only be used by millionaires.
No, they can't. No, that's a fantasy.
A fantasy?
Yeah, fantasy, that is. That's just...
It's not
a lot of golf courses...
best fantasy I've ever had. I've got a better one involving a woman in boots. But yes, go on. Not the shop. Although, hang on, now I think about it, it's quite a sexy shop, isn't it?
I've got quite a good fantasy with wet celery as well, but that's a different story. If you've from that point of view of like nature, you've got set aside land where people will never build houses.
Yes.
There'll always be the green belt areas.
Yes.
Also, the point of view that you don't have to be rich to play golf. It's not that expensive a sport. I mean,
but why not just why not just let the golf courses grow wild and let Mother Nature take control?
Because you'd only have certain types of animals on there. Then, where I'm a greenkeeper, we maintain golf courses. We maintain nature.
What sort of animals do you get on golf courses now, then, Smithy?
We got skylarks. We have all different types of woodpeckers.
Wow.
Obviously, you have a lot of things like that. Where orchids, we maintain orchids, things like that. You know, from a nature point of view, we do. Everyone thinks that golf courses are bad for nature and that, but they're not. We got birds of prey, kestrels, buzzards, sparrowhawks.
There were two words there. I don't think I quite understood.
What? Kestrels and buzzard.
Kestrels and buzzard. I thought you said okay, Smithy, thank you very much for that. Again, I'm not being rude. Everybody that's called in to defend golf has sounded quite dull. Quite dull. So I think I'm going to do better. Wait, 709090973. Smith is in Crouch End. Hello, Smith.
All right, mate. Golf is only good when we beat Americans at it. That's about it, really.
Oh, there you go.
So just to take something off the Americans, that to do.
Yeah.
And that bloke earlier on, he was talking about the handicap rule. That's when you're not professional.
Yes, I thought so. That just means basically if you add like a number to your score. I don't even care. I don't even care.
Like you get when you play on it.
And what is it that's having a handicap rule? What's the point? Why? How come golf is the only sport that allows you to say, actually, you're a bit rubbish, so we're going to knock a bit off? Why doesn't, football do that? Or darts, or snooker, or sprinting? Imagine if the marathon, if there was a handicap rule where they said, look, you're so rubbish and thick, and you're wearing a big hippopotamus suit, we're going to knock 3 miles off, and you can start 20 minutes early.
Interesting. Would it make sport then? It would just be so much more interesting.
Well, of course, the big debate as to what would make sport more interesting is to allow steroids and other drugs. Because then everybody would be competing on an evil... Because some sports people take illegal, banned steroids and drugs.
They do.
But if everyone was allowed to, they'd all be competing on an even playing field. And also, we must have nearly reached the maximum of physical human potential. You know, you can only shave so many hundredths of a second off the 100-metre sprint. But if they introduced drugs and things like that into it, we'd knock another 3-4 seconds off, and sport and athletics in particular would get more exciting again.
Yeah, you criticised me the other day for interrupting you, so I tried my hardest to hold back there.
Well, what you could do, Smith, is you could then instead of pointing out that you kept quiet for a while, I'm not going to congratulate on that because that's a basic skill. You could have just responded to what I'd said.
Yeah, you're quite right, but I think you're talking absolute rubbish, mate. Maybe they should have one for the people that don't take drugs and one for the people that do take drugs.
Why am I talking rubbish, Smith?
Just what you're saying about have everyone on an even playing field.
Yeah, they should lift the ban on anabolic steroids and go on then, go nuts. Let's see what you can do.
Yeah, okay, but there'll be people dropping down dead, and then you know.
Well, that's it's a dangerous game, isn't it? It's a dangerous game. I'm not saying go out and take drugs for God's sake, Smith. Are you listening to what I'm saying? I'm just saying that some people in professional sports do that. And they might as well just, instead of all the urine who wants to test an athlete's wee-wee?
Not me, mate.
I don't want to, and that's why I walked out of that Saturday job. But they should just say, look, if you want to take the risk, if you want to potentially kill yourself, then do, but you're allowed to now. We don't care what you do. Have a go.
But where would they stop with the new drugs? Because now, you know, the chemists are not really funded to make new drugs to enhance people's bodies. But once you say it's okay, then there'll be millions and millions of pounds going into all sorts of drugs, and, like, women will be growing extra heads and stuff like that, and you know all the side effects, so it's all a bit of a...
Yes, I've seen people take drugs and grow an extra head. Yes, it's very sad. It's very sad, isn't it?
Right, anyhow, Ian, can I just say something before you cut me off? Right, I've enjoyed your show so much over the last 6 months, so it helps me through my working day, a bit of a laugh, but I'm off for the winter, and I'm going to miss your show, and I will try and call you every now and again, just to let you know how warm the weather is in Thailand. And can we have, before I go, one last Pradeep contest?
Am I allowed to take anabolic steroids to help my performance?
You can, yeah.
Oh, okay.
As many as you want. Inject them in your eyeball only.
Okay, hang on a second. I'm going to have a bit of water. By the way, if anyone phones in and complains, because people will do, because people hear the wrong thing, I'm not in any way condoning or encouraging drug use. I'm just saying...
Why don't you have drugs?
No, I'm not just saying that. I'm trying to get myself out of potential legal minefield here. I'm just saying it's an interesting philosophical debate. There we go. Hang on.
Yeah, okay.
Are you on speakerphone?
No.
Are you on a decent phone? Because your phone does cut out when I speak at the same time.
Yeah, it won't cut out.
You sure?
I'm positive it won't cut out.
Okay, it's the Pradeep competition. The rules of the Pradeep competition are thus. Chris will count us backwards from 3 to 1. As soon as he says 1, we start saying the word Pradeep. He who Pradeep's longest, Pradeep's last.
Yeah, okay.
Chris, can you count us in, please?
2, 1.
Oh, no, whoa. From 3, like I just said. Hang on, he's got a breath, hang on. You ready, Smith?
Yeah, ready.
Okay.
3, 2, 1.
Pradeep. See, Ian, I'm doing you a good thing. I didn't want to go away with you living a life.
You're a bottler. Smith, you're a bottler.
I want you to live a life with a lie.
Smith, you're a bottler, yeah? Smith. He's hung up. He's bottled it. Smith has bottled it. That's sad. That's really sad to see. There's going to be a lot of bullying on MySpace tonight. Oh, by the way, myspace.com/The Real Ian Lee. I've nearly got 2,800 friends. I'm going to have 3,000 by the end of the month. Smith is in St Albans.
Hello.
Hello, Smithy.
Smithy here. We just weighed a bale of straw at £15.
Did you weigh one just now?
Well, about half an hour ago.
Because I mentioned it on the show?
Well, I'm a bit of a horsey fanatic, so it's something that kind of bugged me at the back of my head for a bit. And the trouble is, poor old Chris there, Agent Chris Smith, he's got to... This bale of straw is quite a long thing, so he's got the leverage factor to take into account as well.
He's very lanky.
Well, in that case, then he's going to have a bad back.
Yeah.
He's going to ring in on a Tom and Dick on Monday morning.
He's going to have a poorly Fleetwood. Bend at the knee, Agent Smith. That's what you need to do.
More importantly, though, Smithy.
Yes.
More importantly.
Yes.
I've been listening to your show for quite some time now.
Okay.
And when people ring in, they come in and they start to talk to you.
Yes.
Now then, on James O'Brien's show, they all ring in and say, how are you?
Yeah.
Yet they knew 5 minutes ago from the last caller that he was all right.
Yes.
So when people ring up and say, how are you, Smithy, say... Well, I've just been diagnosed with terminal cancer.
Well, I won't say that. We won't make light of that. But point taken. Oh, my God. Say something you might consider to be perverse and tasteless, but not deliberately. Is it... I cut myself the other day. It turns out I quite like the taste of blood. Is that all right to say that, or is that a little... I wouldn't go around drinking it willy-nilly. Ooh. But, no, I'll say it. I like the taste of my own blood. Am I a weirdo? 08709090973.
Wireless Show.
Upcoming things in the near future. Next week's Music Thursday is on a Friday, and we've got Sparks coming in. Very excited about that. I'm gonna get. I must admit, I haven't got any Sparks stuff anymore. I used to have quite a bit, but I shall treat myself this weekend and get some. What clip have we got here? Oh, hang on a second. I've got some Sparks here actually. Here we go.
This town ain't big enough for the both of us.
Dum 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 dum. So we're digging that out, but there is a chance. It's not definite. We might be getting Mr. Echo from Lost in the next few weeks. We might be. Beginning of October, fingers crossed. Which would be fan-flibbantastic. 0870 9090973 is the phone number. Am I weird for liking the taste of my own blood? It's kind of nice. It's kind of metallic. Did you know? I found this out the other day when we were talking about iron. There is enough iron in your blood to make a 9-inch nail. And that's where the rubbish band got their name from. Isn't that true? I won't tell you where the Lovin' Spoonful got their name from. That's a whole different kettle of fish. Wow. Smith is in the Oakwood. Hello, Smith.
Smith?
Yes?
What's going on with the names now, man?
Everyone's called Smith until 5 o'clock. Don't question it.
Well,
Don't draw attention to it.
Oh, Ian, normally I call up and I love you and everything's great, but today you're just being an idiot.
Excuse me?
You're a peasant.
What are you banging on about?
How can you not like golf?
Because it's rubbish and it's played by aggressive oiks like you who need a good kicking.
I've seen you and Chris naked running around the golf pitch. I've seen it. It's all going on.
Hang on a minute.
Pretend it hasn't.
Hang on a minute. You've just given away the fact you don't play golf. Because you've said golf pitch.
Golf course.
You said golf pitch.
Your ears and all the listeners' ears must be wrong.
Well, you've not got that recorded, have you, Alex? You can't go back to that. Hang on a second. Say that, Smithy. Because luckily we have a computer system. Give me the thumbs up when you got it. We have a computer system which records, for legal reasons and for our own pleasure, every single second of
Your own
outputs.
pleasure, Ian. Do you listen to the Vinder late at night?
Yes, I do. When I'm feeling cold and lonely, I certainly do. And it records every part of the show. Have a listen to this. This is you getting the word wrong. Let's have it, Lady Alex.
Seeing you and Chris naked running around the golf pitch.
Pitch!
Didn't hear any pitch words, sorry, Ian.
Admit you heard it or I cut you off.
You can cut me off, but you're a...
There we go. Let's go to Smith. I don't know what he was going to say then. I'm not quite sure where that was going. Smith in the Herne Hill.
Oh, hello, Ian.
Hello, Smith.
This is Smith with a P and a Y.
Where?
At the beginning and then halfway through. Why do they do that?
A P and a Y?
Yeah, P-S-M-I-M-Y-T-H.
Hang on, P-S-M-Y-T-H.
Smith.
T-H. No one spells Smith like that.
Oh, you can look it up in the telephone directory. They change it because they don't want to be known as a Smith, you see, so they go esoteric.
Do they really? That's kind of fantastic.
I was going to say that you like the taste of your own blood for a very sound reason.
Okay.
And that is that if you get hurt, obviously scratched or something, and it's bleeding, and you stick it, the wound into your, or suck the wound,
yes.
You don't feel repulsed, because the idea is to continue sucking the wound, as animals do, until the bleeding stops, and then it's sort of sterile from your saliva, and it heals.
So it's a genetic fact that I should like the taste of my own blood?
Absolutely. But I can't comment about other people's blood, but I believe you can. There are restaurants in Germany where you can actually buy it.
No, there's not.
I believe so.
Well, the Germans are a little bit weird. But I know that people do drink other people's blood, and that's macabre, and that's obviously wrong. That's wrong.
That's wrong.
But there are restaurants, and do they sell people's blood or animals' blood?
I think probably for legal reasons it has to be animals' blood,
Okay.
but there are people who drink it regularly. It's a bit sort of like drinking your own water. They think it's healthy,
That's made me feel really uncomfortable.
Yeah, it's not my cup of tea, as they say.
Yes, cup of blood. No, I wouldn't be having that. Well, thank you for that, Smith.
Okay, thank you.
Good, there we go. He sounded a bit disappointed at the end, a little bit deflated, didn't he? Almost as if it been an anticlimax coming on the Iain Lee 3.5 hour, 3 till 6:30 Iain Lee afternoon Wire show. Is that what it's called? I haven't said that for a long, long time. You get out of the habit of saying it. Smithy is in the Weybridge.
Hello, it's Smith
Smithy Smitherson here.
Smithy Smitherson, hello.
Yes, I just wanted to, when you've cut yourself and you sort of lick the blood, it tastes like when you have to test a battery. You know, if you just test the back of a battery.
But without the electric shock.
Yeah, well, that's optional.
But it's kind of metallic, isn't it?
Yeah, and you just can't get that horrible taste out of your mouth. It's horrible.
But it's quite nice. There's something quite nice about cutting yourself on your sort of forearm, where it's a little bit hairy, and just you suck it and you get that blood taste. There's something quite satisfying about it.
Oh no! Oh, it's horrible. If that's what I can compare it with. It's got really sort of metallic, horrible. Oh, I don't know what it is, but it really does taste like that. If you test the battery, and it tastes all peculiar. But the other thing I was wanting to ring in, I saw Sparks at the Guildfest last month, and they're fantastic.
Oh,
they were really, really, really. Oh, I've always loved them, but they were.
They put on. I've never seen them live. I got friends who are much more into them than I was, but they are great. But they put on an amazing concert, don't they?
Oh, he did definitely. Well, he just. I am ignorant about their names. I mean, I love them, but I am quite ignorant.
Now, I hope they're playing at the Forum. I think a week Saturday, 8 days time.
Oh, really?
And I think the people that I think it's I can't remember. Is it Sarah? I think who's organising them coming in, and she's very kindly got me a couple of tickets. I don't know if I can go because there's like some family get-together party. Is it? Here we go. Here's a moral dilemma for you. Here's one of David Previous moral dilemmas. Am I allowed to blow out a family reunion get-together with members of my family I've never seen before, haven't seen since I was 15, don't really want to see them again, to go and see Sparks?
Definitely.
I'm allowed to blow them out for that?
Definitely. Yeah. Well, it's Sparks, aren't they?
It's the Sparks, isn't it?
Yeah,
I've seen my family before. I've never seen Sparks.
Exactly. You've got all the time in the world to see them.
This town ain't big enough for the both of us.
Yeah, exactly.
Dum, dum, dum.
I know, but maybe not tell them why you can't see.
Well, yes, there's a strong chance my mum will be listening to the wireless, so...
Yeah, so, but, no, I wouldn't turn them down.
Smithy, thank you for that. Maybe see you next week then at the Forum. Very excited about the Sparks coming in. I keep calling them the Sparks. I know it's not the Sparks, but that's one of the irritating things I do. Smith is in Dartford.
Hello, Smith.
No, I'm Ian.
Hello, Ian. How you doing?
I'm all right.
I'm calling regarding the previous call, well, going back about half an hour. Obviously insane regarding the golf. In club competition where you would say go down your local golf club with your friend, yes, you do have a handicap.
Oh, is this the fella who said that you don't play against each other?
That's correct.
Right, yeah, bonkers.
Yeah, bonkers, yeah, that's the one. Now, yes, you do have a handicap, but the handicap is set.
I think he was called Smith, wasn't he?
He was called Smith.
Yeah, it was Smith.
It was. The handicap is set so as that you're in effect on a level par, and then therefore it will.
You're literally on a level par.
You are on a level par. The idea is basically to handicap the better player, and therefore the person that's performed the best for themselves on the day wins.
But hang on, surely the better player should be allowed to win because that player's better.
The idea of handicap golf, which is what you do at like a club level, that's what if I went with my friend who might be playing 10 years, then he would win every time.
But then that's because he's better than you.
Correct. But anyway, if you're talking about...
But that's surely legitimate. If he's better than you, he should beat you.
In the Ryder Cup, however, then there are no handicaps because everybody's at a professional level. And therefore, everybody comes off what's known as scratch, and scratch is 0. So, as in, you don't get any.
Everyone comes off scratch.
Yes.
Right. And what does that mean again?
Scratch means 0.
0. Okay.
You don't have a handicap.
Okay.
In fact, you do have a handicap. You have a 4.
Now, already, and you sound like a nice lad, but it sounds quite dull, doesn't it?
It's not dull. It's actually very, very interesting. Unfortunately, people that aren't that good at maths and don't like walking tend to avoid it.
So it's a sport for boffins.
It's a sport for intellectuals.
Well, but then how come I don't like it?
Well, obviously you're a different sort of intellect.
Smith, well answered. Thank you for that. Good lad. There we go. 08709090973. You quite often see, don't you? On I remember doing something on some breakfast TV programme once. You get like a 5-year-old golfer, Why do they all dress like pimps as well? This is the other thing. Why is golfing fashion so atrocious, and they wear these, you know, it's not quite as bad now as it used to be, it's still kind of bad, but they wear clothes that you would see nowhere else in the country. No one in their right mind would be seen in those little knickerbockers. Is that what they call those trousers that, and then the socks go up to the knee, and then you wear, like, a flat cap and an orange jersey with checks on it, and you got a glove hanging out your bum pocket. What's that all about? Anyway, sorry, I haven't been a rant about golf. I do apologise. It's partly just because it's always on the television at the moment with this ridiculous Ryder Cup nonsense, whatever it is. And that's odd. You have it once every 14 months and then every 18 months, and it varies the time it's on. Anyway, sorry, I shall stop speaking about golf. 0870 90 90 973 is the phone number. Iain at lbc.co.uk. Have more of your calls after you've had some of this. Yes! Thank you very much. 0870 90 90 973. Up until 5 o'clock, everyone's called Smith. It's complicated to explain why, but basically, it means if you're a first-time caller or a nervous caller or a shy caller, you haven't got to use your real name. Everybody kind of blends into each other. There are regular callers that some people hate the sound of. But using the name Smith, no one can be identified. It's all a little bit anonymous, and maybe that's the way to make this thing work. We've been mentioning road rage, golf, getting an electrician to do an extra job for me, the taste of blood. Am I a pervert for liking the taste of my own blood? It turns out we're genetically programmed to love it. Love it, mate, is maybe a little bit too strong a phrase, but you know what I mean. Smith is in Worthing. Hello, Smith.
That's me.
Yes, Smith?
How are you, Mr. Lee?
I'm Iain Lee, yes, good afternoon.
You do know who I am, don't you?
Well, it's Smith in Worthing, yes.
Yeah, I know, but I mean, in your brain you know who I am.
I do, you're Smith in Worthing.
Okie doke.
Okie dokie, Smith.
I'd like to offer my apologies for yesterday.
Oh, what did you do?
Well, when I was giving you that Romany phrase.
Oh, dear, you made me say something obscene in a...
No, it wasn't obscene, really. Can I give you another one which isn't obscene?
No.
All right, okay, fair enough. Right, now, about this not being able to pick your programme up in this area.
Worthing.
On FM, I can now.
Oh, how come?
We decided to get up about 3 o'clock in the morning, have a cup of tea, and I switched it on and started tuning, and I got it.
Good lads.
So that's that one, that's all right. Oh, while you're at it here...
Yes.
I've got about 12 foot of wiring on my phone. Could you pull it through a bit?
Hang on a second, let me Oh, what have you done to me, Smith? You cheeky sausage! I'm about to come there and kill you.
Yeah, that's good, isn't it, eh?
Yeah, you had me going there for a minute, Smith.
Here. Well, answer this one first.
Okay, I will answer this.
Well, we've got to keep your customers happy.
Yeah, it's got to keep the customers satisfied.
A way of describing a bloke with a moustache.
What's what?
A way of describing a bloke with a moustache.
Wait, what's the way of describing a bloke with a moustache? Is this in any way racist or offensive?
No.
I just have to check with you, Smith, because you can be a little bit...
Yeah, no, not intentional, only in a joke. But it's...
Oh, whoa, hang on a second. Not intentionally? So it's not intentionally racist?
No, it's not racist anyway.
But hang on, we've got to be so careful, Smith. It's 2006.
Shall I tell you?
Well, no, hang on. So you're saying it's not intentionally racist?
No,
Does that mean
it's not racist at all?
Even intentionally or unintentionally?
It's not racist at all.
Is it homophobic?
What's that mean?
Anti-gay?
No.
Is it in any way defamatory of any religions?
No.
Does it mock the disabled?
I don't think so.
Okay, never mind. We'll tell it anyway.
A hair lip. No? Well, that's a moustache, isn't it? He's gone again.
No, a hair lip is when your lip is attached to your gum, isn't it?
I know, but this is the silly bit about it, isn't it? People call it hair lip because you've got a moustache over it.
No, a hair lip is a medical condition. That means
I understand that, but this is what...
Your lip is attached to your gums. Very serious.
Right, about golf.
Yes.
You don't like golf, do you?
Have you? You must have been listening to the show, Smith.
I have, yeah.
I've got really itchy arm all of a sudden.
Eh?
Itchy arm!
What do you mean itchy arm?
No, it's a... I've got an itchy arm. Get to the point, Smith!
Right.
Hell's
You don't like golf. Nor do I, and I say, sod it.
Excellent. Well, you have a good weekend.
Now, about this one, about when you cut your finger.
I'm trying to cut
Have you heard this
dude
one?
off.
Ian, when you cut your finger, if you bang it on the bottom of your shoe, it will stop bleeding.
Oh, that's... Can I just say to anyone listening to this, do not try that, because it's obviously nonsense.
No, it's not. I saw it done.
You cut your finger...
You cut your finger.
You bang it on the underneath of your shoe, which is covered in filth and muck.
Yeah, well, that's it. You brush it on the carpet first, I suppose. But anyway, if you bang it on the bottom of your shoe, that will stop bleeding.
And Smith, could you tell me why it stops bleeding?
I suppose it must congeal it or something. I don't know.
But why?
I learnt that. Listen, I learnt that from a black man.
Oh God Almighty!
No, I'm not religious. I'm not.
Oh, sweet Lord! What are you doing to me, Smith?
No, all right. Just one more, please.
No, please. What? No.
Yeah. Have you ever had filleted corned beef?
No. God. Listen. Okay. Anybody who's offended, obviously, I apologise. I don't know what relevance that had to the story at all. None. Oh God Almighty! It was going so well up until exactly 6 minutes ago. At that point, the show just went. Apologise to anyone who, anyway, was upset or displaced by. That's a good word, displaced, isn't it? By Smith's. Well, we've got his name. It's Smith, and he lives in Worthing, so we'll head down there this weekend. Smith is in his taxi.
Smith, hello.
Hello, Smith.
Sweet Lord, Alabama.
Tell me about it.
You know when you drive around and you don't know, but you're not a taxi driver, when you get very, very bored, that's why you ring radio shows.
Yes.
But that's beside the point.
Yes. Oh, you're so bored you decided to ring me, yes.
Pardon?
You're so bored you've decided to ring me.
Yeah, well...
It's appreciated.
I'm sorry, but it's the truth.
Yeah, no, that's fine, it's appreciated.
I'm only being honest.
No, good lad.
Anyway, I've just discovered something that's quite... I dare anyone to do it, actually.
Smith, stay there. We'll find out what he's discovered after we've had this. Hi, OK, Smith, tell me, what have you learnt?
With my ba-ba-bum.
Thank you.
Anyway,
Yeah.
Sorry. Yeah, that was a bit loud, that wasn't it?
Oh, God. Get to the point!
You know when you're... Well, I've been quite ill at the moment. I'm taking these cold day and night flu remedies.
Oh, they're excellent, they are, yeah.
I've got the daytime relief one.
OK, yeah.
Well,
good
I
stuff.
just thought it'd be strange
Yes.
to suck one to see what it'd be like.
Right, can I just say, why is everyone doing stuff that's really bad and dangerous? And can I just say, obviously, don't do that. If you're taking any of these medicines, read
doesn't say that, though. It doesn't
read
say
the
it.
instructions.
No, it doesn't say suck it, but I just thought I'd try it.
You can tell I've been on a libel course, can't you? Yes, go on.
And, my God, if you sucked it within a couple of minutes, I reckon you'd have to have a glass of water. It's so powerful.
In what sense powerful?
Well, you can't breathe. You just...
Yeah, it's strong stuff, man.
It really is strong.
Yeah.
I don't think it still goes down the same way, but...
You are really bored, aren't you? You're
That's
so
how
bored.
bored I am.
You're so bored, you're taking medicine the wrong way.
Yeah, exactly. I just thought it'd be funny.
Well,
it wasn't.
No, it
Right.
wasn't. Is that ambulance for you?
What, definitely. Did you hear it?
Yes. Well, that's why I mentioned it, Smith, yes.
Oh, well, why is someone called Smith, by the way?
Only up until 5 o'clock.
But why, though? But why? There must be a reason why.
I've given the reason, so that it encourages new and shy callers to call in. It creates an air of anonymity, and it means regular callers aren't bullied.
But we're all the same callers, though.
But I don't know who you are, Smith.
Really?
No, it's Smith, isn't it?
I've never called the show before.
I don't know. Who are you, Smith?
Really?
We're Smith.
Who's Smith?
You are.
Well, who are you called, then?
I'm Iain Lee.
Yeah, but can't we change you for a different... Can we have a different presenter?
Well, you can if you write a letter to the boss.
Yeah, just for one day. Just have, like, an open day where someone comes in and, like, takes over your show.
Well, hang on. Why would you want that?
Well, it'd be funny.
Well, who would you like to see replace me for a day? If you say John Holmes, I'm going to come in there and break your legs.
No. Who would I like to say next thing?
Who in your dream world would you like?
Anyone in the world.
Anyone in the world could come and replace me for a day. Who would you like to have do it?
Angelina Jolie.
Why? You're not going to have sex with her?
No, but she just a thought. Oh, I've got this daylight now. 1 second. Hello. Thank you. That was one of them London lights. They're everywhere, them guys, aren't they?
Yes. Can I tell you something?
Go on. Sorry.
Angelina Jolie has kissed me.
No, she hasn't.
She's kissed me on the cheek.
Never.
Yes, she has.
Where?
On the cheek.
What cheek, though?
But on my face, she gave me. I think she may have even given me a double kiss on the cheek, or I might have imagined it. She has definitely kissed me on at least one cheek on my face.
Okay, but come on, if you listen to her in the show,
yeah,
and just her voice, you can just picture her body, you can picture everything about her. You know, it's gonna be good listening, isn't it?
Well, she's still gonna be doing the same topics, like who would you go gay with for a day?
Coming from her voice than yours. I'm not. Listen, like you might be attracted. I mean, I've seen pictures. Now, you're not the most attractive guy in the world. But
All right, well done, tactfully done, thank you.
Exactly, but I'm saying, you know, from a man's point of view, just for her to present the show.
Well, Smith, I'll have a word with her people, see if we can get her in the next time I got a day off.
Could you?
I'll have a word.
You made a kiss for me as well.
Oh, you weirdo. She has kissed me, Angela. She's delightful. Anyway, 0870 90 90 973. From now until 6 o'clock, you're all called Quincy. Thank you.
Awesome. Oh, yes. Awesome. I've got one too.
So, what's a bulk buy? Well, just been having a row with my idiot producer, Agent Chris, who up until now I was getting on with all right. Turns out he's an idiot. Sorry to harp on about these tiles. It's important to me. I have to buy 40 boxes of tiles. 581 tiles. That's 40 boxes of tiles. That's about £1,000. But I remember when I went to the tile establishment, one of the famous tile stores that you see anywhere. I think there are two famous ones. It's one of those. It said bulk buy, it's cheaper. And I think the tile price, this is all off the top of my head, goes from 49 pence per tile to 33 pence per tile. So it's quite a significant drop in fee. Now, what is a bulk buy? I'm saying 40 boxes of tiles is a bulk buy. Agent Chris is saying, oh no, it's not a big buy. Sorry, it's supposed to be, she came out all kind of like Kurdish or something. He's saying that 40 boxes isn't a bulk buy, that a bulk buy would be doing like tiling all of the toilets here in LBC 97.3, and there are over 400 toilets here. Wow. What's a bulk buy? 0870 90... Oh, muffed that up, didn't I? 0870 90 90 973 is the telephone number. If you can give us, give me a little bit of help on this. It's quite important. Yes, it may be dull. It may be boring. I don't care, because this is very, very important to me, all right? I give to you every day. Why don't you give a little bit back? Be nice, wouldn't it? 0870 90 90 973. As well as talking... Well, you know, we've kind of done golf to death. Unless you've got something original and new to say about golf, you're not going to sell it to me. It's a load of guff. Alice Cooper plays golf. Now, it turns out... Alice Cooper, you think, oh, crazy. He's really crazy rock wild man. He's not. He's one of the most boring men in the world. One of the dullest men in the world. Fact. So I don't think anybody is going to be able to sell golf to me in any way whatsoever. We've come to talk about road rage, and we've worked out that a bale of straw may actually be slightly heavier than I first suspected. 0870 90 90 973 is the phone number to call me on, iain@lbc.co.uk. By the way, until 6 o'clock you're all called Quincy. I've explained why. Don't question it. Quincy's in the Peckham. Hello, Quincy.
Hello, mate. How are you?
Hello, Quincy.
Do you know who I am?
It's Quincy, yes.
All right. Talking about bulk buy.
Yes, Quincy.
How many tiles are you buying?
I'm buying 40 boxes of tiles.
Yeah, that's a bulk buy, mate.
That is... Hang on. That's a bulk buy, isn't it?
Yeah, of course it is.
Chris reckons I've got to buy like...
one or two boxes, then no. But if you're buying 40 boxes...
Well, obviously, two boxes isn't a bulk, is it?
No, but if you're spending over a couple of £100, they grasp at that.
Thank you. Chris reckons you'd have to tile the 400 toilets here for it to...
What are you getting floor tiles on wall tiles or just wall tiles?
I'm just getting wall tiles.
So what are you tiling? The whole from roof to floor?
No, I'm tiling the whole shower cubicle, thank you, and the rest of the bathroom from floor to about halfway up.
So who measured up and calculated the amount of tiles you need?
The bloke who's at my house today.
So he's saying, oh, sorry, say that again. So you're doing the bathroom? So you're doing the shower unit? Yeah.
Yeah.
And what else?
That's it.
And he reckons you need how many tiles for that?
Have I got... Is Quincy deaf or something? He says I need
I'm halfway in through the conversation.
He says I need 581 tiles.
Okay.
Does that sound about right to you, Quincy?
Oh, boy, not really.
Well, you don't know how big my bathroom is.
Well...
It's not that big, actually. It's quite tiny.
You must be like, I don't know.
This is the bathroom in the West Wing.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
That sounds a lot to you, does it?
Well, it does. It does to quite a hell of a lot. And no floor tiles?
No, the floor tiles are coming from somewhere else.
Oh, well. So you're going to tile it, or you got somebody to tile it?
Of course I'm not going to tile it, Quincy. I've got... The bloke that calculated the amount of tiles, the tiler, is going to tile it for me.
I thought you said you was kind of broke. You had to have a big tax bill.
Well, no, this is it. I booked all of this and ordered all of this before I got the hint of what my tax bill is going to be. It was too late to cancel. I've had to cancel the decorating of the rest of the flat.
What, the painting and decorating? Can't you do the painting and decorating?
No, I can't, Quincy. No, can't.
I thought you was an intelligent man.
I'm an intelligent man. Exactly. That's why I can't do things like that.
Why is that too sophisticated for you? Yeah?
No, Quincy, I'm good with words, I'm good with my mind, I'm good with the ladies, I'm good with life, I'm good with jokes, I'm good with laughs, I'm good with everything except for decorating. I can't do it.
I don't know about the ladies.
And do you know what? Okay, shut up.
You're kind of single at the moment, aren't you?
You don't know what I've been getting up to. You don't know what I've been getting up to.
Well, I don't know. I keep hearing you moaning about how you ain't got a woman.
Hang on a second, Quincy. Let's stop for a second. When did I last moan about not having a woman?
Well, you know.
When did I moan, Quincy, about not having a woman?
It's been a hell of a long time
Quincy,
since you...
Quincy?
Mrs. ran off and left you.
Quincy, when did I moan about not having a woman? Just tell me that. You make these accusations and can you back them up?
They were on about you having no woman.
And what did I say?
Have no woman because your breath stinks?
No.
You don't brush your teeth?
No, Quincy. When did I... This is the question, because this is what you said, and you need to be able to back this up if you're going to make these accusations. Libel course, good. When did I moan about not having a woman? Moan about not having a woman. When did I moan about not having a woman?
Okay, when the chap called up and he said that he was disgusted with you, and he didn't want to sit next to you, he's glad that you actually drove to work, not took public transport because you're a bit of a minger. And that's why you haven't got a girlfriend. And you kind of got upset about that and said, how do you know?
No, I got, no.
A minge, wasn't it? A little bit of a moan?
A little bit of a minge? That's not a phrase. That's not a phrase I want you to utter on my radio show again. No. When did I have, I moaned at him for being rude. The question is, Quincy, the accusation has been made by you. I moaned about not having a girlfriend. Quincy, I put it to you, when did I moan specifically about not having a girlfriend?
Only when people beg you about it. You haven't.
When did I moan? About not having a girlfriend.
Okay, you're going to the Pacific. All right.
Thank you, Quincy. 1-0. 1-0 to me. Thank you.
Okay. But we still haven't finished with your decorating.
No, yes, we have. Quincy's in Greenwich. Hello, Quincy.
No, it's Angie C.
It's Quincy.
Angie.
It's Quincy.
Angie Smithy.
It's Quincy, or I cut you off.
It's all right, Quincy.
There we go. Well done. My finger was hovering over the.
Right. How big are these tiles you're going to put up?
How big are the tiles?
Yeah.
About this big.
Well, I can't.
Oh,
see.
sorry. Well, they're like medium-sized tiles. They're not small ones. They're not big ones.
Well, how big's big to you?
I don't know.
An inch? 2 inches?
Well,
who's going to carry these tiles, by the way?
I'm carrying them. Obviously, they're bigger than an inch, aren't they? Chris, the women we've had phoning up today have all been insane. This isn't good enough.
No, but look, you're going out to buy these tiles.
No, you're too bonkers to talk to. 0870 9090 973. See, I've explained it a dozen times. Just go with it. So after 6 o'clock, you can be what you want again. It's just an experiment. We'll see. We won't do it again. And speaking of which, it's Quincy in Weybridge.
Hello.
Hello, Quincy.
Yeah, you know what? I think after 5 everyone should call Roland.
Roland?
Yes.
Why?
Because it's a special Hungarian name.
Is it now?
Yeah.
Yes. It's Quincy until 6, I'm afraid.
Do it.
Oh, hang on a second. Hang on. Update.
Agent Chris. It's Agent Chris's quote of the day.
Oh, gee. Wow, how do we react to that? Chris, what's your quote of the day without feedback?
If you're not born with it, you don't need it.
If you're not born with it, you don't need it. What do you think to that, Quincy?
I'm not sure, honest with you.
What he's saying is if... I don't know what that means. If you're not born with it, you don't need it. Well, what does that mean? I'm born without clothes, but I need clothes. Trying to get a bit of conversation going, Quincy.
If you're not bored...
If you're not... Oh, hell's teeth. if you're not... There's a picture you might want to have a look at, Lady Alex. Yeah. If you're not born with it, you don't need it.
Well, if I'm bored with it, I will need it.
Right. All you did there is just mess up what I said.
Because I don't really get it what you're trying to tell me.
Now, I don't get what he's trying to tell me either.
Well, I tried to tell you, so 20 past 5, everyone should call Roland.
But what... We're just going round in circles here, but why should they be called Roland?
Because I should call Vinci.
Right. I'm going to cut you off, Quincy.
Come on, man.
There we go. That her mum, we've been sent a slightly mucky picture, been sent in by her mum. Those boots are stunning, aren't they? It's a nice chair as well, isn't it? Really nice chair. Thank you for that. Quincy's in the Richmond.
Hello, how are you?
I'm confused by Agent Chris's quote of the day. If you're not born with it, you don't need it.
Well, can he give me all his money then?
He ain't got, to be honest, he ain't got that much.
Well, I'll take what he's got.
Yeah.
You don't need it. He wasn't born with it.
Okay, yeah. Chris, give Quincy all of your money.
No.
Oh, he's saying no. We must get that other microphone sorted out. So can we send another strongly worded email saying it's muffing up our communications? There's a broken microphone behind the glass, Quincy, which means Agent Chris is unable to come on air as often as we'd like him to. Well, in some ways, it's not such a bad thing. Anyway, what can I do for you, Quincy?
I wanted to have a moan today.
Oh, go ahead.
I bought a car recently.
Yes.
And it wasn't new, it was second hand.
Okay.
When I bought it, I looked at it, everything, saw the little any marks and anything.
Yes.
When I went to collect it,
yeah,
there was a dent in it, which they claimed that I saw when I bought it.
Okay, well, don't mention any names
I'm not
or
gonna
anything.
mention
No, good lad.
Yep.
Where was the dent?
The dent was in the front wing. It was quite obvious. It was right next to the headlights. I don't think I was that stupid to miss that anyway. So anyway, they went and checked the delivery report. It turns out now it wasn't on it, so now they've agreed to pay for it.
Right.
They said I need to go and get 2 quotes.
Oh.
I went to go and get 2 quotes, right? One, can I say the area there? I'm not going to say the deal.
Say the area, yeah.
Okay, one was in Twickenham.
Yeah.
And one was in Chiswick.
Okay.
So I got these 2. I said, right, okay, one can only do the morning, one can do the afternoon. So it took me a whole day.
Yeah.
Got a quote in the morning. The guy couldn't give me a quote by hand. Has to send it through the post.
Yeah,
right? That was a bit of a pain. So I said, oh, you're going to get it tomorrow or Monday. That means I'm going to get it on Tuesday.
Yeah, if you're lucky, yeah.
So then afterwards, I'll get the other one in the afternoon. I go to the second one in the afternoon. Who do I see? The first guy that's at the first dealer.
You're having a laugh.
I'm serious. The same guy. He says to me, oh, we're tied together.
So hang on, he works morning shift at one place and afternoon shift in the other place.
I was splitting feathers, I'm telling you. I couldn't believe it. So then he said to me, oh, you don't need 2 quotes. I said, well, they told me I do. Why would I pick 2? Can you believe that?
Quincy, I can tell one thing. You are furious.
I'm furious. And I'm telling you, do you know what? I'm going to work today, and guess what my job is?
Fixing wings of cars.
No, I'm working...
You're a hitman for the FBI.
Well, not far away. I'm a very nice, pleasant doorman. Door supervisor, as we call today.
Good
so
lad.
what I would say...
A bouncer in old money.
In bouncer in old money. So
Yeah.
what I'll say is, anyone who goes out tonight, please be nice to the doorman, because it might be me.
The thing is, now listen, I'm guessing you're quite a big lad then, are you? Short, but a bit broad.
I'm a little bit on the broad side. I'm
Okay.
not one of the big... I'm medium-sized.
Oh, okay. The thing is, my days of going to nightclubs are long, long since behind me. But when I would go to clubs and places that had bouncers, you'd see people getting a bit leery with them. I was completely the opposite. Would look down at the floor, I would call them sir, to the point where they would kind of bully me a little bit. Do you know what I mean? Not physically bully me, but they'd play on the fact they knew they were intimidating me.
Well, it depends where you work, because I would say if you work in a place that's a bit more hands-on, then like that. But a lot of the places now, they're more up-to-date, so they don't want that sort of thing. I mean, they have that kind of guy at the back. You have to break the glass in case of emergency, but normally the talkers at the front, you see. So things have moved on a little bit since then.
Well, Quincy, listen, I'm sorry that your car is not up to scratch.
Yeah.
Or rather, it's got a massive dent in it. I'm sorry you were messed around a little bit, and I love you.
I love you too. Oh, no, but they don't know who I am, do they? I'm Quincy. Quincy loves you too.
And Ian loves Quincy, man.
Ian loves Quincy. Quincy loves Ian, man.
Hey, nice one. That's good. We did a good thing. We did a good thing, everybody. Yes. Oh, that felt really, really nice. I started off the show furious, and that, I think, is kind of... This is going to be a good weekend. Tiles or no tiles. We go to Windsor to speak to Quincy.
Yes, my name is Quincy, and I am listening to Ian Lee. Hello, Ian.
Hello, Quincy.
Hello, how are you?
Do you know what? I'm in the... We should play the Quincy song a bit later on, actually.
I think you should, my friend.
Hang on a minute. This is...
Now, Ian, you...
Hang on.
Me with
Hang on. Whoa. Sorry, my computer's knackered. Yes.
Yeah, you were talking about golf earlier.
Yeah, rubbish, isn't it?
Well, not exactly, no. I work as a greenkeeper, actually, Ian, at an exclusive golf course in Surrey.
Okay, very exclusive.
So, apart from, like, the competitive nature, which does involve physical activity, it's quite a skillful game.
Yes. Well, it's a very skillful game, definitely.
Well, presented and manicured course, so I'm all for the golf. The only downside, I would say, with the golf, Ian, is, it's not very pleasant to play in the wet weather, so you have to wear a lot of waterproofs.
Why do they all dress like idiots?
Golf clubs, the clubs that I've got, I paid £500 for.
What?
So it does get pretty expensive.
Why is he just...
the drivers and the irons
Why
as
has he
well.
just ignored my question? Why is he ignoring my... Well, Quincy, can you hear me?
I can, sir. Go on.
Why do they dress like idiots, Quincy?
I don't know. I mean, golf dress attire has kind of changed, hasn't it, in the last 5 to 10 years? I mean, you see some of the young golfers out there at the moment, like Sergio Garcia or Ian Poulter. They wear sort of flamboyant clothing. In fact, I won a competition a couple of years ago, Ian.
Yes.
Where I won a replica pair of golf trousers.
Replica trousers?
Ian Poulter wore at the Open a couple of years ago.
Oh, that's geeky. What's your handicap?
Signed and signed, but...
They were signed?
They were signed, yeah.
You got a pair of signed replica trousers?
I know.
You pervert.
They're worth a couple of £100.
What's your handicap?
I'm obviously not going to wear them now.
What's your handicap?
What's my handicap? I play off 8, my friend.
Yeah, mine is I'm colourblind.
You're colourblind.
You probably shouldn't make that joke, actually. It's probably a bit offensive, isn't it?
No, but I mean...
Should have thought about that before I opened my mouth.
Since 7 o'clock, sad as it is, Ian, watching the Ryder Cup this morning.
Quincy, I have to cut you off for being a sad man. There we go. How come he was having trouble hearing he wasn't responding to anything I was saying? That was a bit odd, wasn't it? 0870 9090 973.
If you've just missed that...
Yes, 0870 9090 973. Quincy till 6 o'clock. We've got the 5:38 Daily Correspondent Update, and I do hope all the correspondents will be called Quincy. That should definitely take place. Triple M at 6 o'clock, where your calls go straight to air. Don't forget, if you didn't know, on Sunday nights, Chris and I... Lady Alex, you in on Sunday?
Yeah,
lovely. We come in 10 till 1, 3 hours on a Sunday night of Triple M, your calls going straight to air. Until then, take more of your calls after this. Yes, that's Agent Chris's quote of the day. It doesn't really... I don't understand it. If you want to contribute to it and discuss it, then feel free to. 0870 9090 973 is the telephone number. Quincy's called from Clapham. Hello, Quincy.
Hi, Ian. How are you?
Hello, Quincy.
You good? Ian?
Yes, I'm fine.
Hello. Right, you know that guy who was on about the dent in his car?
Yes. This is the guy, he's bought a new car, there was no dent in it, got it delivered, there was a dent in there, and he's got to go and get 2 quotes.
That's right, yeah, and he went, so I went to the other guy and he was there. Oh, we're spitting feathers, mate. And that means you're thirsty, doesn't it?
Oh, do you know, I nearly picked him up on that, because spitting feathers means...
You want a cup of tea?
Means you're really dry, doesn't it? There is a phrase that means you're angry when you're spitting... something. Hang on a second, stay there, Quincy. Quincy... in Willesden...
Hello?
Yes. Oh, this isn't going to be helpful. What does spitting feathers mean?
Spitting feathers means you're quite hungry.
Hungry?
Hungry, mad, vexed.
You're vexed. Clapham, Quincy, you could be wrong.
No, it's not. It means you're thirsty.
Well, I tell you what, we'll put it out there. And if anyone can give us the definitive definition, then they will. But I think you're right, Quincy Clapham.
Thank you.
Thank you very much for that, sir. Good work. Quincy Willesden.
Hello there. I was just wondering, I've been listening to your show and your bathroom.
Yes.
How big is this bathroom?
It's over 3/4 of a mile square.
It must be, because if you said you need 600 tiles...
581.
581. Well, let's round it off at 600.
Okay.
And if you take the average tile to be 150 millimeters square...
Right.
Yeah?
Yes.
If you times that by 600...
Yeah.
You're talking about 90 square meter.
I don't think you are you?
Huh?
Are you?
Check. Yeah.
What?
Now, most people lounges now...
150 centimetres? That's a big...
No.
Chris, have you still got...
Millimetre.
Chris, have you still got that ruler etched on that part of your body?
Millimetre.
No. Quincy, shut up! I'm trying to talk!
Yeah.
I did a really funny joke there and you missed it.
Have I?
Yes.
Well,
Shut up!
Okay, I'm listening.
Shush! You're not listening! Shut up! Shut up! I'm trying to talk to my producer!
Okay.
Ah! Chris, is there a ruler nearby that you can get your hands on?
What?
Oh, is there a ruler that you can get your hands on?
It's downstairs.
Well, would you mind?
Yeah.
Well, that's tough. I overrule you. Go on.
Oh.
Good lad. Yes, Quincy. Well, but I'm not sure how big the tile is. But Agent Chris, go and get it. Agent Chris.
Even if it wasn't 150 millimeter, you still would work out, taking that as an average, you still got 90 square meters of bathroom.
Okay, without having seen my bathroom or knowing anything about me, how many tiles do you think I would need to tile? Let me finish the sentence.
Okay.
To tile half of all of the walls, but only half of the wall, and a shower cubicle completely.
Half of the wall would, well, at least half that much. If you take an average bathroom of being about 25 square meter.
Half that. So you're saying I need half that much?
Well, to save you some money, I would double check it.
But how do I double check it?
Measure it up.
I'm not going to do that. That's what I've paid these dudes to do.
Well,
but the thing,
if these dudes are wrong, you're going to spend all that money.
But the beauty. What is going on? The beauty of the place I'm getting the tiles from is, if you have any tiles left over, you can take them back and get a refund.
Yeah, but then you would have taken all that tile upstairs, and now you have to take it back down.
I'm tempted to leave the tiles downstairs in the hallway and let
maybe you think you need some exercise.
Well, do you know, I probably do need a bit of exercise. Where's Chris with his ruler? I can see some people trying to call in. Chris has nipped off to get a ruler, so...
By the way, this is the first time I've been calling you. I've been listening to your show for a few weeks now.
Quincy, you're a good lad. Thank you for calling.
Okay.
One quick word of advice, though. It is very good to hear you. I like you. You sound like a nice fellow. But when I'm talking, shut up.
Okay, fine.
Thank you, Quincy.
I will remember that.
Have a good weekend.
You too.
Bye-bye. 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 There he's gone. Well, it is 5:38 now, but we can't do it without... Oh, here he comes. You're right, man. Just stay there. You can take it back in a minute. Oh. Right. What was he saying? He was saying 150 millimetres, did he? So what's that in centimetres? That's
15.
That's a quarter of a centimetre.
It's 15, isn't it?
Oh, 150 millilitres, right. Yeah, the tile's about that big, yeah. He's right there. So he reckons... This fella, Quincy, who's never seen my bathroom or knows anything about me, thinks I need half the tiles I'm getting. Can you take that downstairs?
No.
Come on, man, seriously, someone's ruler.
Well, you can do the update.
I don't know how to put them through. Do I just touch them?
Yeah.
Okay, right, fine. Okay, it's... Oh, this is going to be tricky then. This may muff up. It's 5:38!
It's time for the daily 5:38 Daily Correspondent Update. Brought to you every day. Daily.
Go!
Hi, this is Quincy in the Woodford, the Supercars and Kids Uber veteran correspondent, and here is my update. Celebrities like Jamie Oliver and Ian Wright are trying to persuade us to eat healthier and do more exercise. Yes. And they're right. To get started, try eating 5 portions of fruit and veg, between 6 and 8 glasses of water, and participate in your school PE, or do an hour's exercise 3 times a week. Everyone, have a brilliant weekend.
All right, good work. Yes, I like it. Right, you're next, go on.
Hi, my name is Quincy, and I'm from Hackney. I am the longest North correspondent. And did you know that the world's longest stone skip was 40? That's 40 skips.
Yeah, apart from the fact I didn't hear what he was saying, it was good. Thank you. Everyone's called Quincy today. If you've just tuned in, I really can't explain why. They were Jones in the first hour, Smith in the second, and Quincy in this hour. Please bear with us. We're nearly through. Quincy's in the Gillingham.
Hello, good afternoon, Quinch.
No, I'm Ian, you're Quincy.
Yeah.
Yes.
Well, I said Quinch instead of Quincy.
OK, Quince, yes. Quince is a fruit, isn't it?
I don't know, is it?
The owl and the pussycat ate it when they were in that boat.
Oh.
Well, the owl and the pussycat went to sea in a beautiful pea green boat with,
Said the owl and the pussycat...
Hang on a minute.
I don't know that,
it dined on Quins. The Quins I'm thinking of. No, hang on, that's when you got five kids, all at the same...
Is it the type of fish, or...
maybe it's a fish.
Rat or...
Anyway, Quincy, what can I do for you?
No, not a lot.
Oh.
No, you're titling, that's what I was, you know. You can... If you measure the walls, it's quite easy to do. Measure the walls and work out how many tiles, how big the tiles are, and work out how many you want exactly.
Well, this is what the young lad who's round the house... I'm sorry, the show seems to have turned into the Iain Lee DIY Help Me Fix My Bathroom show. But it's important. But the young lad that's doing the tiling, he called me up today and he said... Well, first of all, he said 581 tiles. Then I thought he said 14 boxes. But that's not anywhere near it. 14's not enough, is it?
Well, I don't know how many in the box. I don't know how many you get in the box. How many tiles in the box?
15.
And what size are they?
They're about 15 millimetres squared. I don't know what that is in old money.
I'm talking old money. I can't talk in money.
Chris, you couldn't pop downstairs and get that ruler again, could you?
What's that?
No!
4 inch.
It's a few inches, isn't it? I don't know.
Yeah,
I don't know.
4 inches.
Yeah, so this is why I hire men to come and do stuff in my house, because I don't know what on earth I'm talking about.
It's quite everything. I mean, it's quite easy. Truthfully, all you do is measure.
The thing is, now this is interesting you say this, Quincy, because I think in the olden days, and don't think I'm rude, but you come from the olden days.
Yeah.
That people, and in particular men and boys, were whether they were learnt from their dads, whether they are better at decorating, at DIY, at fixing cars, at doing things like this on their own. My dad could decorate. My dad's friends could decorate.
Yeah.
My friends' dads can decorate. My dad's friends can decorate. But me and my generation, we can't do it.
But you will be ever surprised. You'll be surprised at what you can do when you try.
Now, I'll tell you what...
It's not a difficult job, truthfully.
Yeah, what, tiling?
Yeah.
Tiling's well hard. I'll tell you what, I have...
And it isn't.
No, I've decorated 2 rooms in my house.
Yeah.
They look flipping awful. Awful.
What, paper them, maybe?
No, I just painted the bare walls. I couldn't get round to the papering. It looks terrible, Quince.
Did you use a bowl or a brush?
A bit of both.
How can you make a cod's up?
Because
roll up.
because I'm rubbish with it, Quince. That's why.
Well, at least you're honest.
Oh, I believe you should be completely honest, and I just cannot do it at all.
I pay a man that knows what he's doing to do it. That's what we have to do.
Yeah.
I do the same. But that tiling sounds not too far away, truthfully.
What, 581?
Yeah, it don't sound too far away. It might be a few over the top, but it don't sound far wrong to me.
It's going to cost me a lot of money, which I can't really afford at the moment. I've made terrible mistake booking this bathroom job.
Eh?
Yes. Quince, gotta go. I'm having a panic live on the radio. This is what my life is like, is panicking that I've overstretched myself. I've got a big tax bill. Oh, my God. Anyway, don't matter. 0870 90 90 973 is the phone number. We will speak to Quincy and Quincy after this. Here's some... Quincy's in Peckham. Hello, Quincy.
Hello. I think I can explain that bouncer's dilemma with his feathers. I think he's accurate. You know, I don't know if you've ever seen a fox catch a chicken or a sparrowhawk.
This is the debate over the term spitting feathers.
Yes.
Yes.
Sorry. Yeah. When you're really furious and angry, you could literally tear a bird and stuff it in your mouth and spit out the feathers.
Well, I've got 2 emails. One says that spitting bullets is angry. Well, that's just made up and nonsense. Spitting blood is angry, and spitting feathers is thirsty.
Well, I've always understood it to mean angry, and I think he's accurate, and he sounds a very nice bouncer too, doesn't he?
He sounded like a delightful chap. Definitely, yes. I'd like to buy him a drink. Thank you, Quincy. Quincy's in Twickenham.
Hello.
Hello, Quincy.
I'm just redressing the balance with the amount of men that you've had on.
It's been too many men, and I think we've only had 3 women on today. And the 3 women, they've been bonkers. I cut one off because she couldn't speak.
Completely bonkers.
I don't know why it's been all blokes today. It's not... normally, we're quite lucky on this show in that we get quite a number of ladies calling in. But today, they've just not... They've obviously got something better to do.
Clearly. Apart from me.
Yes, why? So why have you called in then? Just to redress the balance?
Yeah, to redress the balance and also to make you aware. You know when you speak to your electrician tomorrow and say,
Yes.
if I bung you 20...
20 quid plus VAT, would you do another job for me?
Yeah. Are you prepared for him to say no? You have to pay me properly and this all goes through the books and all the rest of it. Because I've asked a workman to do that once and he said no.
Oh, really?
And it's very embarrassing.
Well, this is what I'm worried about. The thing is, it's not as if I've called him out. He's come as part of the package to install my new bathroom. He's coming tomorrow to wire up the lights.
Uh-huh.
So that's a slightly different... Oh, see, I've already got that nervous feeling in my stomach.
It's just cringeworthy, really. You don't want it to happen, but sometimes it does, and it's happened to me, so I just wanted to make you aware that it can happen. They won't, always go, yeah, that's...
Maybe this is the way to do it, is to... he does the bathroom, I make him a cup of tea, he's in the kitchen with me, while I make him a cup of tea, just chat and say, oh, by the way, have you seen this, I got this extractor fan, and you never believe it. It's gone. The lights don't work. Let me show you. Look, I put the light bulb in, and I can't switch it on or off. And maybe that will, in his electrical knowledge, will inspire him to say, I'll have a look at that for you, mate.
I doubt it. I gave mine beer. Still didn't work.
Really?
Yeah.
You bribed him with booze, and he still wouldn't do it?
Absolutely, yeah. I give them beer, vodka, Coke, whatever they want, and still nothing.
So you get them mashed up, and no wonder they can't work. You've got them off their faces.
Well, that's a point, yeah.
Yes, I shall keep my fella sober. Thank you, Quincy. Quincy's in Croydon. Hello, Quincy.
Hello, Ian.
Hello, Quincy.
How are you?
Do you know, it's so close to the weekend. It's 39 minutes away to the weekend.
Yeah, well done.
Well, it's not my fault. It's just a fact of chronology. But never mind.
Right, I need to talk to you about spitting feathers.
Please do.
I've just checked on the internet.
Okay.
Now, my understanding...
Did you Google it?
No, I didn't. I did ask.com.
Ask.com? Is Ask Jeeves still going?
I think this is a derivative of...
Oh, okay.
Anyway, they've come up with both. So, I suppose it depends on your...
I suppose spitting feathers can mean being angry and it can mean thirsty.
Yes.
Well, that's a confusing...
Isn't it?
Metaphor. Is it metaphor? It's metaphor, isn't it? I think. Is it metaphor? What's a simile? A simile is when you say he was as quick as a fox. It's similar to something. Quick as a fox. A metaphor is... No, I don't think it's a metaphor either. It's a saying. I've confused myself, Quincy.
And me.
Oh, no, don't start laughing. We had to cut a woman off for laughing earlier.
Sorry, I won't laugh.
Okay.
I'm cool.
Okay, you're cool. Thank you, Quincy.
No problem.
Lovely. Oh, that's really rude. I cut her off. Sorry. Quincy's in East Ham.
Hold on 1 minute.
Why?
I'm playing FIFA.
You're playing FIFA, are you, Quincy?
Yeah.
Well, can you put it on pause?
Okay. Yeah, how you doing?
How unbelievably rude. Yes, I'm fine, Quincy. What do you want?
Yeah, it's because you were talking to the other Quincy for such a long time, so I decided to play FIFA.
Well, don't decide. What team are you playing?
Argentina.
Are you winning?
Yeah.
No, you're not, because you can't play it.
Yes, I am.
What FIFA have you got?
2006.
All right, yeah, okay, if you want to live in the old days.
What do you mean? What year is it now?
You can get FIFA 2007.
No, not yet. It's not out.
I've got it.
Yeah, you probably got it from America or something.
Probably, which means it's out. Anyway, Quincy.
Yeah, but it's not in the UK, is it?
Quincy.
Yeah.
What do you want?
Basically, a few months ago, we used to phone up and have numbers instead of names.
Well, yes, we tried that one day. We tried it for a few days. It was the directive.
So basically, you're just copying it right now, isn't it?
No, it's different. Don't know if you noticed. What you're talking about?
It's the same idea, though, isn't it?
Shut your face. What you're talking about is
exactly.
Shut your face. What we're talking about is a few months ago, Mr. Lloyd, the boss here, asked us to try giving people numbers instead of names.
Yeah.
Do you know what's different about today?
You have names, but they're fake names.
Thank you.
But it's the same idea, though, isn't it?
No, it's not.
Yes, it is.
No, it isn't.
How much you want to bet?
I'll bet you £100.
I've got £100.
Yeah, but if you were so confident that you were correct, then you'd take the bet because you knew you were going to win.
Right there, I'll take the bet, £100.
Too late, you bottled it.
No, okay, do £100 then.
Quincy, I'm cutting you off.
What?
Because you're a baby.
You know you lose.
I'm not going to lose to you, idiot. 0870 90 90 973 is the telephone number if you want to give me a call. Well, of course, after this.
If you could learn the secrets...
Quincy says that they're probably right on the tiles there, so that's good. Quincy's in Forest Gate.
Deja vu, senor, deja vu.
Hello, Quincy.
Yes, boss. Yes, monsieur.
Yes, Quincy.
I wanted to say, like you was talking about this, you want to decorate your room.
Yes.
Yes?
Yes.
I have a brilliant idea, but I know you're going to you're not gonna, you're gonna think it's too common.
Okay, well, tell me what it is, Quincy. Let's see how we go.
What you do is you get, like, beautiful curry or something, like, you get all different kind of nationalities food, yeah?
Yes.
And then you throw it on the wall,
Oh.
yes?
Yeah.
Then you just take all the mug off, and then you put Domestos King film, all over.
Cling film?
Yes. And then you watch. Anyone will come to your house, they're going to ask you, how on earth do you do this? You know? And that...
No. They're going to ask you, why on earth did you do this?
Yes. And another thing.
Yes, Quincy.
I met Mr. Spiral. You know Spiral, right? He said to me,
Spiral?
Ashlyn disrespected me on national television. I said, don't be silly, you. I told him, just one come here a minute, yeah? And I told him an idea, and he just put boot polish on his face, and he ran out of the station.
Well, thank you for that, Quincy.
Monsieur, I miss you so much.
I miss you too, Quincy. I miss you terribly. If you missed the show today, London, it was a good one, actually. It sounded like this. Everyone is Jones.
Okay, I was in Indiana or...
Tangies?
Tangies, that's the name. I am an innocent man.
Cheese, chews, cauliflower crunch, beef lollies, carrot crunch.
Line 6, are you a fan of golf?
I'm a fan of Chuck Ice.
Absolutely super.
So your middle name is Jones, surname is Jones. What's your first name?
Jones.
Jones.
Yeah.
Hello there, it's Caroline.
No, it's Jones.
I'm on the road, we're on the road.
You silly sausage. What do you think you're doing, you naughty, naughty man? Till 5 o'clock, everyone's called Smith. Smith is in the Greenwich. I just rammed 2 ginger nuts down my throat.
Hello, it's Smithy Smitherson here.
By the way, until 6 o'clock, you're all called Quincy. I've explained why. Don't question it.
I've seen you and Chris naked running around the golf pitch.
I've seen my family before. I've never seen Sparks.
Exactly.
This town ain't big enough for the both of us.
Oh, it's a good one, Alex. Thank you for that. Lovely. There we go. It's a good show, all in all. Thank you. Pretty good week, I would say, all things considered. So, Triple M now. Last 30 minutes of the show, then it's the weekend. Then you can all go off. Except, of course, don't forget that Caroline Faraday is in at 8. I'm assuming it's Caroline, and she wasn't in last week. Checking the book. Yeah, she's in at 8. Psychic Show is on at 10. That's all coming up later. We can talk about that later on, because for the next 30 minutes of the show, it's your calls going straight to air. 0870 90 90 973. 7-second delay. Don't swear. Don't be libelous. We'll dump you. It won't get broadcast, and we'll ban you from calling the station. That's bad. Calls going straight to air after the latest LBC 97.3 news. Thank you. Getting comfortable. So, it goes like this. 0870 9090 973. You call up, your calls go straight to air. You don't... Normally, if you phone in a radio show, you'll speak to the producer, and they will find out what you want to say, get your name, Quincy, and tam-tam-tam. It doesn't happen like this, or on a Sunday night between 10 and 1. You call up, you go straight to air. It's like this. Look, line 5 is ringing. I touch the screen. You can do anything you want, by the way. And I say, line 5, you're on the air. Okay, so, Maxie Allen, James O'Brien's excellent producer, 10 till, what time is it? 10 till 1, isn't it? He's on. James is back on Monday, I think. Anyway, Maxie Allen, very intelligent man, and he emailed me to say what a simile is, and I was correct. It's you say, he was as quick as a fox. It's as makes it a simile. I emailed back saying, what's a metaphor? This is brilliant, okay? This is brilliant what Maxie's replied. What's a metaphor? I think it's more or less an entirely separate image used for comparison. Example of metaphor would be, he ran greedily down the stairs to collect his parcel like a starving vulture swooping for carrion. What? I don't know what pigeons have got to do with it, but anyway, thank you, Maxie. Excellent stuff. Line 4, you're on the wireless.
Hello, mate.
Hello, mate.
Can I sing you a song?
Yeah, okay.
Busy my friend, use the note that I keep. Busy my friend, busy my friend, busy my friend, busy my friend.
Thank you very much. Line 7, you're on the wireless.
Hello, mate.
Hello, Graham.
Hello.
I'm really, really good, actually. I wrote a song for you on your MySpace page.
I've written the song today as well, Ian.
Oh, can we hear it?
Do you fancy doing the bass line for me, Ian?
How does it go?
You know the one. Do, 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 do. That was the Jackson one, Ian.
The Billie Jean you're referring to?
Jackson, Ian.
Do, 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 do,
Not bad
do.
now, Ian.
Is that it?
You put me off now, Ian.
Oh, you do? Okay.
Here we go. Ian, do you want to count me in, or Chris count me in from, 9?
No.
Ian Lee has got no listeners. He's just a man that used to be on TV. But he's not anymore. And he's bitter. And he hates Graham. Because Graham is the best. Stuck that, Ian.
Is that it?
Put it in your pipe, Ian.
I don't have a pipe anymore. I got confiscated. Yes, line 4, you're on the wireless.
My name is Jones Smith Quincy, and I hate it.
Oh, that poor fella must think we've been taking the mick out of him all day. Honestly, we haven't at all. That's just one of those coincidences. Sorry, Mr. Joe Smith, Quincy. Line 10, you're on the wireless.
Standard, evening standard, late night final. It's official. Ian Lee doesn't like golf. Mornings next week.
Yeah, not really exclusive there. Line 9, you're on the wireless.
Good evening, this is Pitcher Phil with baseball news. In last night's action, it was but I apologise. It was... I know.
Try again! Oh, that's made my day, that has. Thank you very much, Pitcher Phil. Well, that's the first. I hope he's all right. Line 10, you're on the wireless.
You know, when I grow old, I want to be like Philip from South Norwood.
Yes.
He's a cool dude.
Well,
so much energy.
Yeah, yes. He may have just died on us. I shouldn't have cut him off there. That may be the last we hear of him.
He's a good man.
Hopefully he'll get back through again. Anyway, yes. He's gone. That was it. God, the tributes are flooding in for Pitcher Phil. Oh, what does that say? Oh, we don't want that then. Line 8, you're on the wireless.
Hello.
Yes.
Why, when you want to get somewhere, there's always a traffic jam?
I don't know. That's one of the beauties of living here. Line 1, you're on the wireless.
Yeah, earlier on, Ian, you were asking about whether or not you're weird or you're freak for liking the taste of blood.
Yes.
Well, the answer is you're all of the above. It's disgusting. Why would you want to be... Why would you even want to liken yourself to a vampire or mimic their actions? What is it? You've got some bad habits, Ian. You really have.
Don't you think that lady vampires are sexy, though?
You are a weirdo.
Seriously?
You don't wash your clothes for 3 weeks.
Yeah,
Brush your teeth once a day.
Yeah.
And you like blood. What is it? What about other people's blood?
It's only my own blood, Steve. I'm not a weirdo.
You don't like other people's blood?
No, I've never tried it. I'm up for it.
You're a weirdo.
Yeah, but you like it. Line 6, you're on the wireless.
Yeah, Ian, you're a liar. FIFA 07 isn't out yet.
Okay, Ashley, thank you.
I've just checked it on the internet. You're a liar.
Okay, Ashley.
Yeah, you're not even a comedian. Why'd you call yourself a comedian? You're not a comedian.
Ashley, what? You're weird. Why do you phone up and be all nasty? Then you send me nice emails sucking up to me.
What? When did I say that? I never say anything.
You keep sending nice emails.
You're a liar. You're lying again, Ian. You're just a big fat liar. A big fish fat face idiot liar, stupid idiot.
This is one of the things. This is one of the reasons why it's not always good to have kids on the air. Do you know what I mean? I like having young people on, but when kids get on, and I include Ashley in that, it's just really bad radio. He'll send me a nice email now saying, actually, I quite like you, but Chris is an idiot. And then there'll be some nice messages on my MySpace saying, I quite like you, but Chris is an idiot. Do you know what I mean, man? It's a weird act. Line 7, you're on the wireless.
Don't worry about what Graham says, Ian. You are a champion. You are the Pradeep champion. Well done, my friend.
Oh, this is the fella that bottled it. Damien, bottled out, Damien. You bottled it.
Do you want to hear the truth?
You bottled it.
I don't want you to live your life as a lion, so I'm going away and I'm letting you be the champion.
So, hang on, you're going to Thailand, which I think is under martial law, isn't it?
Well, yeah, it's under the government. It's under their military law.
Yeah,
It doesn't matter, because the baht goes down against the pound, so I get more money.
That's martial law. Yeah, well, if you bottled it, that's fine, Damien.
I've not bottled it, I've let you...
Yeah, you bottled it. I don't want that. Yes, line 10, you're on the air. You've got 10 seconds, I'm afraid.
Am I speaking to Ian Lee?
Yes, I've only got 10 seconds.
Oh, no.
Well, you don't sound very worried about it.
More women on your show.
Yes, please. What are you doing? Oh, you call me ready on again. Sorry, Triple M till the end of the show. Line 3, you're on the wireless.
Am I speaking to Ian Lee?
Ah, well, there's a stroke of luck. Yes, you are.
It's Wirral from Wallington.
Hello, Wirral from the Wallington.
How are you today, Ian?
I'm fine. Now, we should remind listeners that you're not being sarcastic. You actually can only sound like this, can't you?
Yes, Ian, I suffer from a medical condition called tonelessness, Ian.
Okay, and I've got to say, disappointed actually that after you called in the other day, my producer agent Chris was taking the mick a little bit, and I thought that was offensive. So,
well, Ian, I'm not at all upset by this news because I've learned to deal with people like him in my life.
okay, are you sure you're not upset, or are you just putting on a brave face?
Well, he wouldn't know if I was upset, would he?
No, that's true. Yeah, very dangerous. Anyway, how's the Sunshine Band?
The Sunshine Group, Ian.
Are they all right? Are they?
It's getting very big now.
Right.
We've got our own bus, and I was on it today.
Yes.
I get to sit up the front and hold the map.
Of course you do.
Because I am the guitarist in this group.
Okay, and what kind of songs have you got any more songs yet?
I'm very good at playing the Pink Floyd.
Yeah.
Because I like playing guitar expressively.
I suppose that makes up for your lack of vocal expression.
It's sometimes good. I only wish that Marshall would invent an amplifier that I could carry around on my back and use it to talk.
Oh, yeah, that'd be good, wouldn't it? There must be like an effects box or something you can plug your voice into.
Maybe. I don't really want to do that, Ian.
No, that would be...
I'm not a freak.
No. Well, anything we can do for you today, Wallington?
It's Wirral.
From the Wirral, yes.
More women, Ian. I think we should get more women on your show because they make everything a bit happier, and I like women as well.
We didn't have many girls on at all today. It was a bit...
Women, Ian, not girls.
Well...
I don't want girls.
Well, that's it's the same thing, isn't it?
They're not mature.
Well, I mean, by girls, I mean women.
You mean women?
Yeah.
Because girls aren't mature, they make fun. I can't take... I went on a date recently.
Yes.
In the cinema. You know the cinema?
The pictures, yeah.
To see a movie, and a girl laughed at me.
I'm sorry about that.
Because I can't speak.
Well, Wallington, listen, hopefully things will pick up, and give us a call next week.
I'm playing a gig.
Go on, then.
Fine.
Where?
I'm playing a gig, and it's fine.
Where?
Because I've got the map.
Okay, well, good luck.
I'll get there, Ian. Bye.
Bye-bye, Wallington. Lovely lad there. It's a shame about that. Bit rude of you yesterday, Chris, what you were doing. I thought it was out of order. It's line 3, you're on the wireless.
Well, hey, it's the weekend! It's the weekend! Woohoo! It's the weekend!
He's good, this lad, isn't he?
It's the weekend! Woohoo!
Oh, sang a bit. Look, see, MC Blizzard sent me in an email. I actually lick you, Ian, and you is a great comedian, and I a overall nice guy. Good show. So, P.S. Agent Chris is a idiot, and he fears me. Weird kid. Yes, line 9.
Hello, Ian.
Hi.
How you doing?
Yeah, fine.
How was the show today?
Yeah, really good one.
What about Celebrity Soup?
Yeah, it was a really good Celebrity Soup, actually. Who is this? Is this Yasser?
Yeah.
Hey, Yasser. Yeah, it was a good Celebrity Soup today.
Long time, isn't it?
Sorry?
Long time since we've spoken.
Long time, Yasser. Yeah, long time.
Yeah, are you still out for that drink then?
Yeah, definitely. Celebrity Soup, by the way, is on tomorrow at 6:30 on the E! Entertainment channel.
Where do you want to go?
Actually, I don't want to go for a drink with you because you're a bit weird.
I was thinking going down somewhere down Soho.
Yeah, okay, will you do that? Good girl. Line 2, you're on the wireless.
Hello.
Yes? Turn your radio off.
I can hear you now. Hello.
Yeah, turn your radio off.
Yeah, I can hear you, and I just can't think of anything to say.
Okay.
It's...
Yep, well done, okay. Line 9, you're on the wireless. Yeah, oh, God. Oh, look at the heels on that.
Love musical. Come on, it's this at Lillian Bailey's this Thursday and Friday at 7:15.
I heard her before I touched the screen. Did you? I heard her before I touched the screen. That is freaky. Line 6, you're on the wireless.
Hello, is that Ian Lee?
Yes.
We need a little bit more filth, please. It's too PC.
You could be right.
Yes. Because I've had a word, and, we need a little bit more filth and a bit of more muck.
Okay, thank you very much. That's not an encouragement to give us any more filth or muck, by the way. Yes, line 4.
Android news. Yesterday, evil scientists crossed 250 pounds of nasty, white, lard with a particularly disgusting hog. The result, Nick Ferrari.
Okay, well, there you go. Line 1, you're on the wireless.
Hi.
Hello.
Hello?
Yeah?
I'm on the wireless.
You're on it now.
Cool. Hold on a sec.
Nuke 'em while we can.
Are you homosexual?
Who the hell is James O'Brien?
There we go. It's pointless. But pointless is good. Line 1, you're on the wireless.
Hi, Ian, how you doing?
I'm fine, thank you.
Can I tell you a quick story?
Yep.
Tuesday night, I was playing football in a cup game.
Okay.
It was quite special for us because I play for Virginia Water and we're not semi-professional, but we was playing against a semi-professional team.
Hey, good work.
Anyway, 2 minutes before half-time, the floodlights cut out.
Uh-oh.
So we went into the changing rooms on the ref's orders, sitting there, and the ref walks in after about 2 minutes and says, can you check your stuff, lads, because I've had my mobile phone and my keys nicked.
Okay.
So all our lads, we have a valise bag, we put all our valuables in.
Yeah,
we put our stuff in a valise bag. There's about 4 or 5 players who never put anything in there.
Yeah.
And they had their phones nicked, wallets nicked, whatever was valuable. Anyway, the bottom line is our manager phoned up one of the phones that went missing, and a guy picked it up and said, "You've been done by the non-league robber," started laughing, then put the phone down.
Right.
So we Googled non-league robber, and it come up with a newspaper article about this guy, saying that he's done it last year in semi-professional clubs. Right. But the bottom line is, if he's listening, and he's from the, this was in Mertstrom, where he'd done the robbery, if he's listening, 1, he's scum, and 2, he's stupid, because they've got CCTV at the club that we played at, and they've caught him on camera doing it. So, if you're out there, non-league robber, you're an idiot.
Oh, well, that was exciting. That was exciting. That would have worked well with the music we had before. That would have been good. That would have... we were right there, yeah. Yes, line 4. I don't think so. Line 1.
Ian, Sam Muswell Hill.
Sam, sir.
Nothing particular to say, just wanted to thank you for another week of excellent broadcasting genius and have a fantastic weekend.
Thank you very much, have a lovely weekend, much appreciated. Oh, let's... Oh, no. Okay, it was good though, wasn't it, you see? I done that, didn't I? Which is fine, which is a shame, because it means we got 30 seconds where I could be having hilarious calls, but luckily, the dump button is too powerful, and your phone number is now banned, young man, so why don't you do that? Okay, I'm back on Sunday night, 10 till 1, for 3 hours of Triple M with Agent Chris and Lady Alex, which is always good fun. It's not always good fun. Sometimes it's a little bit rubbish, but it's been good the last few weeks, so it was worth sticking around for. This evening, 10 o'clock, you've got the Psychic Show. 8 o'clock, Caroline Faraday is back. A big quiz, I'm guessing, Gary King, probably. 7 o'clock, nightly news coming up next. I will see you on Sunday evening at 10. Thank you very much. Bye-bye.
This show is completely If Iain Lee in any way approaches being funny, he doesn't mean it. If Iain Lee starts to irritate you, then please switch off. Dear